I think I put the music down too low. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. That'll do. Hello, everybody. Oh, geez. I look away for a minute. There's a million of you here. Hello. We have Lux, Johansson, Ginger Tea, Breaking Madness, The Monkey King, Mystic Kitty, Alex Burb, Geodeg, Mika, Casper Truffel, Yoris. Never be this. You're pretty early. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Salty Mochi, hello, 14th Legionnaire, an English meal that Irish people love. I mean, look, are we really gonna split hairs? If it's nice, you know? No one can spook you. Hello, Hippie Wayfarer. Hello, this is a username. Hello. No one can spook. I think I said no one can spook you already. Well, you get two. You get two. Oh my goodness. Dyslexic Potato, hello. Va, hello. Lynx, hello. Zarga Dragon is here. Death Eater Quinn. I said it right this time. I did it. Sketcher Oreo, hello. The Travel Nerd, hello. River Demon. How are we doing, lads? How are we getting on? How are we feeling? How are we getting on for ourselves? This is Dave's first time being at a baking, or not a baking stream today, a food and drink stream, I suppose you could call it. We're not doing baking today. Samsa, hello. Hope everyone's having a great day, says the Monkey King. I had a really poor sleep, but I actually feel all right. So we're gonna see how we go today. Zen Dragon, hello. I am feeling very excited about making this because I'm kind of going to be, I don't want to say making up the recipe, but absolutely making up the recipe as I go along. And I am here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Consider this boy. Blue Pepper, hello, and Aubrey, hello. About to leave for school. I hope you have a decent one. Hope it goes all right for you. There he is. One important question, Cake, says 14th Legionnaire. Go on, fire away. Fire away. What is up? What is down? What is all around? Tell me all about it. Oh no, wait, hang on. I have to put the chat back over here because otherwise it's obscuring Shark and we can't have that. Now that's better. That's better. That's better. Are you using mince, lamb or beef? So I know that traditionally it's not a real shepherd's pie if it's not lamb, but like growing up we never really made a difference. Like if you went to somebody's house and they served you something and they said, oh, it's cottage pie, you'd be like, would you go away and have a word with yourself, you know? It's really, I know, it's kind of notion-y. Like cottage pie is something you have in a restaurant, you know? So I know that technically speaking, beef mince is cottage pie and lamb mince is shepherd's pie, but like also lamb is expensive, you know? Like when it comes to dinnery foods, like things that aren't baking, I am very much, I've learned well from my mom, like you can make a dinner out of like, you know, whatever's sitting there in the cupboard, you know? Infortunio, thank you for the follow. I'm actually going to move the alerts back over here because it's actually quite hard to read them up there because it's too bright. too bright. I didn't know there was a difference. Yeah, there is an actual difference, but like, I don't know if anyone really makes a big deal out of it, you know? And if you do make a big deal out of it, you can fight me, okay? You can honestly put whatever you want in this pie. I went up the butcher's to get this, and I would recommend, if you have a butcher's near you, and if you are going to be eating meat and buying meat and doing the whole thing, go to a butcher's if you can. You're going to get a better cut of meat altogether. Jeff, thank you for 100 bitteroonies.
Jeffis Toffolies cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Actually, it's only existentialism if it comes from the existentialism region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling anxiety.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Thank you for the bitteroonies, Jeff, and hello, how are you? Luke says I probably won't be around for too long, being 2 o'clock in the morning and all that. That is absolutely fine. I know that the change in the clocks and everything has made it a bit tougher for anyone in New Zealand or Australia or anywhere around there to...
Lux_Luchis_Addo cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Link pulls Marin out of pocket. My wife.
My wife? No, I've not been well thinking about that. Oh my God, I really haven't. Lux, thank you for 100 bitteroonies. But yeah, like, I know it's tough for a lot of people to make these daytime streams, my daytime, so that is okay. That is okay, do not feel bad. We do obviously love having you here, but do not feel bad. Faze Danielle, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for yourself? Stylish Tuna, hello. Bear Official, hello. I'm well, I'm feeling good. I have to make the most out of the time I'm here. That's true, that's true. Faze Daniel appreciates one shark, and I am so glad. I'm so glad. Copper Confetti, hello, and Alex of Ohio, how are you doing? Doing better than I was earlier this week. Weird thing happened where I was reading XKCD. Oh, I haven't read that in a while. And they casually name dropped someone I went to school with. Oh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. You can call me FD. I mean, Miku, hello. You're not that late. We haven't even been here 10 minutes. Don't you worry. George Spelvin, hello. XKCD is a webcomic. I would recommend checking it out. I haven't actually read it in quite a while. It's been a minute. Shepherd's pie made with real shepherds. All right, I'm going to stop this one looping track. I kind of want to just play some. I kind of want to just put on Stardew Valley music in the background if everyone's cool with that. Is this the one? Oh, hang on, we're going to do it. Ellie, hello, how are you doing? And Taito Esparza, how are we getting on? Me and you and Garagura should do a collab cooking video together. Oh, OFD. Oh, little do you know what my sub goal was last month, but only we hit the sub goal and I now must fashion... Jesus, that's very loud. I must now fashion a cosplay of Garagura. This is the law. I must do this. I have to honor this. Now, there's one of these... Why won't it? Hang on. The Chromecast won't connect because we're doing this off Spotify now, and that's fair enough. Eric, hello. Long time no see. I'm going to draw something and listen to you. Good luck. Thank you for the luck, and I hope your drawing goes well. Milky, hello. I'm dropping in because I'm currently crying over Disney films because Rapunzel. Oh, I haven't watched Rapunzel in so long. It's been Tangled. Why couldn't they just call it Rapunzel? I haven't seen Tangled in so long. Hang on, this won't feckin' connect now. I don't know why I'm walking over as though it would make a difference, but you know, Stardew was the 3rd best soundtrack of any video game. Oh, what's your first and second? I'm nosy now. I'm curious to know. Nico me, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, it's so quiet now. I need me music. I need me tunes. My feet are cold because I'm only wearing tights. I need me tunes. Come on. Oh. God, it's so loud. It's so loud, but it's not. Oh. All right. I actually haven't tied up my hair. I need to do that. Kimbers, hello. How are you doing? And Amy Taylor, hello. Karasu, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? So many good soundtracks. Not sure I couldn't pick a top 3. There's so many. There's so many. Oh my goodness. Fourth Engineer says, there's one thing I wish to say before I leave, Cake. I started fully streaming and sadly enough I'm playing Bloodborne. So the quality is lower, but a few people watch my stream as I'm making myself suffer a lot playing it permadeath, but people are liking it. Oh, and you're doing Minecraft today. Fourth Engineer, I'm actually delighted for you. That's really, really good. It's so important to enjoy if you're streaming, or I mean, obviously doing whatever hobby you do, but fair play to you. Like seriously, fair play to you. I'm delighted to hear. Okay, I need to get something to tie my hair up with. Wait, Is there anyone here? Anyone with long hair, you surely know that you just have loads of those little things all around the house. They're just scattered around for you to find. It's definitely made me joyful and energized from all the waiting for George's election results. And if it makes you feel even better, I have like a blanket leave the election at the door thing. So like if you're still stressing about it, this is where you can come to just forget all about it. Forget all about it. It's not real. Not for 1 minute, just 1 minute in time. This is our 1 minute in time where it isn't real, because you need to be good to your mind as well. You gotta be good to yourself. Don't Google over Twitter, don't Google in the news. We're gonna make a pie, it's gonna be great. Matty and Raymina, hello, I did have a spoon. Wait. I'm gonna make the tea, then I'm gonna tie my hair up. I promise I'm organized. I'm organized. All right. I mean, we've been getting it from all sides. We need a little break. Amen, make pie. I keep forgetting to make my tea because the cat has the zoomies and it's midnight for you. Ah, jeez. See, that's one thing. I was gonna say, oh, that's one reason I don't know if I'd like cats, but I get the zoomies at midnight. Like, jeez. Aiden! Good afternoon for myself, and Sleepy Speedloaf is asleep on my lap. Aiden and Speedloaf by extension, thank you so much for 7 months. 7 of them. Thank you. Give Speedloaf a pat from me. I bet she still responds to Speedloaf as well. I bet she does. Karasu, hello, nice to meet you. So very cute and beautiful girl. I mean, we all know Shark is the beauty here. I think we can all agree Shark is the main beauty here, and Dave as well. I'm so sorry, Dave. Yes, you too. Midnight gang. Roby, 1, hello, and 2, thank you for gifting 4 Subarunis too. The Monkey King, Starlex, Happy Gamer, and Jazuka Jr. Ah, lads, oh, you're very good. Good woman yourself. Thank you so much. And do you know what? Casper Truffle has the right idea. We have the first shark close-up of the day. The shark does need to be shown off. Karasu says, I'm from South Korea. Ah, very good. Well, welcome in. People from everywhere. Shark, appreciate you no matter where you're from. No matter where. Good egg. Be good. Give him hug. For any new friends coming in, and for anyone who needs a little reminder, ! Hug Shark to add to the ever-growing pile of hugs. We hit 12,000 hugs recently, and that ticker is just going up and up and up. I think Dave is getting a little jealous. Ah, Jesus, no, he's after falling. Hang on, he's after falling. Dave, I'm so sorry. Dave, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Cordo Jew! Thank you for 3 months. Happy 3 month. Another month it'll be longer than any romantic relationship I've had. That is something wild, but your day's coming yet. Thank you so much for many months, lads. You're all very good. And you only kicked off a hype train. Look at that, lads. Look at that. Jenny Jones, you are here for the pie. Yes. Who else do we have? Christy is the best, getting the hugs in. Flutter Puppy, hello. How are you doing? Dave doesn't care about being called pretty. He cares about actions like crushing your enemies, seeing them driven before you, and hearing the lamentation of their women. Oh no, he's not that bad. Oh my goodness. Time for some shepherd's pie that will make Gordon Ramsay proud. I think it'd probably upset Gordon Ramsay, but I don't really mind. I don't mind. I like Gordon Ramsay's all well and good, but I'm still upset about the way he pronounces croissant. I wish I could get a little clip of him saying that word so I could just go, ah, Jesus. Zeph, hello, how are you doing? Amy says your streams are like a celebration. It's kind of how it feels, to be honest. Christy, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying all of this carry on. Oh, I can't do that yet. Okay, hang on. I just need to go and get something to tie my hair. No, surely tie the hair up with a hair tying implement. Have I left one in here? Oh, I have. Yes, very good. Okay, I'm gonna tie the hair up so that we don't have hair in the shepherd's pie, because that wouldn't be great. Kennedy Turkey, hello. Happy Friday, Cake. Hope you're doing wonderful. And hi, chat. Hello. How are you doing? Definitely chaotic baking energy the stream. I suppose technically, yes, you do bake a shepherd's pie. Like, you know, I like your vibe and everyone here. Yes, Christy. Oh, and we've only just Wait, I haven't actually had me baraka. I should probably have that. I'm trying to make sure I take one every day because, you know, might as well. Good for me, probably, maybe. Or at least if I tell myself hard enough that it's good for me, it will be good for me, you know. Must now find out how Ramses says cross. I don't even remember, but I just remember like recoiling. Oh yeah, he says crassan. Oh, which is not the worst I've heard, to be fair, but I'm just like, I just wrote my thesis advisor for the first time in 9 months. Anxiety is doing a big yellow. That is okay. That's okay. You're doing your thing. And look at you, you done did the thing. Fair play to you. Tove, hello. I just came home from work and I'm really tired, but I want to bake something too. Yes. So this recipe I'm making is very, very simple. Like, it's very, very simple. You can kind of make it up as you go along if you like, to be honest. Jenny Jones says, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm taking this as a precaution because there's this much caffeine in it, and I did have a bit of weird sleep, so I just want to make sure I don't hit the ground in like 10 minutes, you know? Aussie boys, Hata and Sarah with Grace and Chameleon. Hello, how are you doing? I've been traveling all week and haven't been able to check in, so happy to be joined today. Sarah with Grace, I hope your travels have been safe. I hope you had safe travels for your good self. Copper convinced I was concerned it was going to be a Scottish thing, and I also say it that way, but I think I'm okay. I think you're all right. It's okay. Don't worry. You're good. Sugary Senpai, hello. How are you doing? And Sarah with Grace, thank you for 3 months with your Prime Rooney. Oh, you guys, thank you. Actually, I haven't addressed our new sub goal. I only started this properly yesterday. So the sub goal for this month, if we hit our target Rooney, I will do a Christmas dinner stream. I will cook in it. It won't be on Christmas Day, of course, because, you know, you have to, you know, I want to be with Mammy and in my pajamas, no makeup, nothing, you know. I will make an entire Christmas dinner in this kitchen the Friday before Christmas. I'll do it. The whole thing, all the extra little bits. So that's the plan. So yes, if you want something close to the recipe I'm using today, !recipe, it's not exactly what I'm going to be doing, because when you're cooking stuff like this, you can kind of not make it up as you go along, but you can kind of do whatever you want in bits and pieces. You can add more herbs, you can take out bits, you can do whatever you want, you know? Crispy, hello, how are you doing? So this is technically cottage pie, but I just don't care, to be honest. So I'm using beef mince. If you don't like beef, you can honestly use whatever mince you want. If you're vegetarian, you can use like just more vegetables. You can use a mushroom mince, actually. A mushroom mince can be fairly nice because you're getting that nice kind of texture and everything and the flavor. And if you are not, because like, the smaller you cut the mushrooms, the better. But if you're not able for cutting stuff that's small, if you've got like any issues like that, MikoCraft, thank you for the follow. How are you getting on? If you're like got like dexterity problems or anything like that, you can go into Tesco and they actually do little trays of like mushroom mince. So nobody's getting left out. Everyone gets on the pie train. Topher Sword and Devoid, hello. I just got here. This is cute AF. Love the Stardew Valley music. Yes, me too. I don't know why I never thought of playing Stardew Valley music before here, because, you know, we can get away with video game music on here. And we can use lamb if you want. Exactly. If you want to be authentic, you can use lamb, but like, I'm not gonna track anyone down. So, oh, that is weirdly good. I think I'm actually starting to like the taste of baraka somehow. I'm hoping to be using Christmas dinner stream to learn how to make a Christmas dinner. This year I'll have to make one for myself for the first time. Oh, fair play to you, mad respect. I'm gonna be doing something close enough to what I would be having at home, but we'll see. Monkey King, thank you for paying forward your gift sub to Flutter Puppy. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. That's very good. Zetani, hello. Okay. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this and I'm going to gather all the ingredients except the mince, which is in the fridge. I'm planning to make a fairly big shepherd's pie. So I feel like it's either going to be, I feel like it might be the big dish we have, but we'll see. My Twitch just crashed. Oh no! Welcome back, Aussie boy. Anyway, perhaps you can do a Malaysian dish cooking. I'm open to suggestions. I can't guarantee I'll do everything because sometimes I can't get the ingredients because lockdown and also, you know, making it just not available here. But If you want to suggest anything, you can hop over to the Discord, !Discord, if you want to get in there. And we do have a suggestion box, so you can pop stuff in there if you'd like. Pink Puffball, hello, Poggers, is that Stardew Valley music? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Okay, I'm out. There's something very, I don't know, soul cleansing about going out of the house and talking to people. I said hi to someone doing her gardening and I talked to the butcher for a few minutes. It was actually quite nice. Ropey, gonna go now. Goodbye, Ropey. Look after yourself. We will hopefully see you next week or over the weekend on Discord soon. Oh, no, we're about, wait, I opened the baking cupboard out of habit. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Extroverted is fun, especially in lockdown. It's like a novelty. It really is like a novelty to be able to talk to people. I'm just like, oh my god, real people. Apple gingerbread crumble suggestions. Oh, 100%. Like, I hope ye know, I expect to go hard in December. Like, even outside of the Christmas dinner stream, you know? Toad with Teeth, hello, and Sugar Senpai, thank you for 6 month-a-roonies. Thank you so much, and a little Dave. For anyone who hasn't noticed, Dave is joining us today. Dave is joining us for today's stream. We love him, we respect him. Not just because he's cute, but also so he doesn't, you know, world destroy. Oh, Jeff and Bama, hello, how are you doing? Big and Christmas dog and levels are going that hard. Possibly, I want to do one specific stream where, oh, my leggies. One specific stream where I do mince pies, but also mulled wine. I want to do that. Lag every day, hello. You're a woman of many talents. I can't think you need a hat though. You see, the problem is if I had the hat, it would fall off my head because I run around so much. I'm so glad I only got a few days left on work and I'm off for a week. Yes! Absolutely deserved, Jenny Jones. You need the rest. You need the rest. Being a doctor is like, I can't imagine. I cannot honestly imagine, but I really hope you have a good rest for yourself. Wolf, hello! Wolf, how are you doing? I can imagine Dave is like Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. He turns around to me and he's just like his teeny tiny little bird self, and he's just like, where's the lamb sauce? It's raw! Oh no, imagine just like a teeny tiny little bird, he's like, it's raw! Oh god, oh Dave, please have mercy. Please have mercy upon me. Please have mercy upon me. I actually haven't finished eating my jambon. I started eating this like 10 minutes before I went live, and I realized it was 10 minutes until I was going live. I was like, oh Jesus! So I had to run and run. Two Shoes, hello! Actually, any mods in chat, can we get shouts outs for Wolf and Two Shoes, because they are good eggs. Ah. Okay. We need a sip of tea. We need everything that's here. No Slayin, hello, how are you doing? How are you getting on for yourself? I am going to get the peeling knife, which we've lost the cover for. We have the covers for all of the other knives from the set, but this one just went missing, probably because it's so small, it's just gone. Blue Jew, hello. Yes, Stardew Valley soundtrack, because it's very, very chill. Very chill. Very chill. It's chill, and then it starts to go like real wild, but you know. Okay, we got a chopping board. A choppy borad. Cosmic Bean, hello, how are you doing? We need a bowl to put our peelings into so that we can get them out of the way. Tree Leaf, hey, Tree Leaf, thank you for subbing with your Primaroonie. How are you doing for yourself? I really appreciate that. Shout outs are in the competition to get there first, but if it was, I'd be winning. No. Harry, why would you do that? Wait. My knife. I'm never doing that. I'm leaving Twitch. That's all over. It's all over now. I have no dignity left. Okay, I'm getting the pot. I will never get that out of my head. I'm so upset. He's got a knife. A knife. Okay, I'm going to peel the spuds first because I need them to... What in the Christ is... No, I'm watching this. I'll get the smaller one. That's better. That's better. That's how Cake is going to murder EGAD. That is completely how I'm going to murder EGAD. And EGAD does not deserve any mercy. Remember that. Bram, hello. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I see you've played knifey spoony before. I hope I have enough spuds actually. I don't feel like... I realise that this is several spuds, but I don't feel like this is enough spuds, you know? I'm just like... Because we don't buy, you know, when you get the big like handly bag of spuds, we don't get those because we won't use them fast enough. So we usually just get the little bags. But I'm like, I think there might be another spud over here. I realise this now sounds like I just have spuds hiding around my house. And that could be true. But I can neither confirm nor deny. I found one. Found one spud. One spud. Okay, fill in the blank. What's Tata's precious? Feeding into the look, we have a spud emote. I can't get away from it now. Kasai, hello! Thank you for the host. Kasai, how are you doing for yourself? How are you getting on? Okay, I'm gonna bring over the seat. It's just potatoes with the Irish lads. Oh yeah, just standard carry on, you know, standard carry on. Oh, you're Irish, it's the law to keep a spud. You see, is the law to keep a lucky spud in your house? No, Jesus, no, not really. Not really. Don't anybody take me seriously. Never take anything I say seriously unless... Wait, no, I've really set myself up now, haven't I? Jeffrey, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for yourself? It's Heidi who doesn't want to be eaten. Oh, not a poor spud. Oh, us. What do you have? Cake. A knife. Oh, God. This is a very small spud. I feel like this spud was not meant to be in the bag with these other spuds, but you know what? I'm just going to cut, so I'm not weighing anything. This is not a stream where I'm weighing things. That's not happening. I'm just throwing everything in and hoping for the best. You're on fire today? Oh, Devoid, this is standard carry on out of me. Like, we haven't even hit our stride yet. Jeff in Vama, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for yourself? Like, this is standard carry on. Have you had your... I just necked my Baraka about maybe 10 minutes ago there, so I have had my Baraka. I have indeed. So how is everybody doing? Have we any excitement? Have we any news at all? Olives Crossing, hello. I'm glad you love this because this is what I'm going to be like all day. Oh, another thing you'll notice in the title of the stream, I said I'm going to review chocolate biscuit cake. And that is true. So last Saturday, I got a delivery. Pokio, hello, and thank you for the host. How are you doing? I got a delivery of some chocolate biscuit cake and realized very quickly that a lot of people don't have chocolate biscuit, like they don't know what chocolate biscuit cake is. So I'm like, I'm going to show you all about it. Kasai says, I've just not left my bed. I respect that. That's fair. Wimmy wham wham wazzle. That's a lot to say. Spud or tater? I'd say spud. Don't you have a potato peeler? You see, I don't like using vegetable peelers on spuds because you get all these little wibbly wobbly bits, and as I'm peeling a spud, like sometimes you'll get a weird kind of a mark through a spud, like a little like, I think it's got like an eye in a spud, not an actual eye, obviously. But if you have a potato peeler, you have to put that down, you have to get a knife, you have to take it out and put that down, and then take up the peeler. So it's just pure effort, you know? Pure effort. Fun fact, I slept 3 hours last night and I had to force myself to even get any. I went to invest in these elections. Like, it's good to unplug. Like, it really is good to unplug from it for a little while. Like, obviously, I'm going to just say this now so everyone knows. I don't want anyone to think for a minute that I don't care, because I absolutely do. Like, I 100% do care. But I don't, like, you know what's going on, you know? And I don't have anything as such to add to the conversation that hasn't already been said, and we hear it already on social media. So I just want you to know, like, I absolutely care. It's just, you know. Amy Dislocate says, today I found out I'm pregnant. Amy! Congratulations. I hope everything goes all right for you. Congratulations. That's very sweet news. That's very lovely. I hope everything goes well for you. I hope you are well the whole way through. And that's lovely. That's very, very sweet. Oh, congratulations. I'm a surprise, but a good one. I'm glad it's a good surprise. I'm glad it's a good surprise for you. But I am very happy for you. You're now pregnant, and yeah, I really hope everything goes okay for you. Everything goes a-okay for you. Pokio, thank you for 100 bitteroonies.
Pokio Farm cheered. X 100 bitteroonies. Otherwise I'm doing better than yesterday at least, so that's good.
Aw, that's good. I'm glad you're doing alright, Pokio. I'm glad you're hanging up in there. Oh, Alex Burb has requested. Yup. Oh. A close-up. One close-up for Amy. Oh no, the hat's gone. The hat's gone. One close-up for Amy to celebrate being Pergananant. Shark is delighted for you. Shark wishes you all of the goodness, all of the health, all the best. And he give you a hug. He give you a little hug. A little hug. For you. For you. Oh, I'm just like, I'm at the age where I don't really, I've only one friend who's had a kid. So I kind of get flustered. I'm like, oh God, you're making a tiny human. Oh my God. Like, it's kind of like, oh. But like, genuinely, that's really, really lovely. Where's his other hat gone? Lads, I've lost one of his hats. Oh, it's on the carrots. It's on the carrots. It's on the carrots. Congratulations on Pregante. Oh, goodness gracious, the knife fix. Oh no, Dave! Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Dave down. Dave down. Dave down. Dave does have a hat. Look at this teeny tiny Dave hat. There we go. Now, he's angry. He's always angry. Oh, goodness gracious! You're fired. He could fire me because he might be able to talk Shark into firing me. Dave down. We need reinforcements. Oh, Shan, hello. How are you doing? Chat went Newman for a minute, so if there's anyone who's come in and I not said hello to you, make yourselves known, and I do you a big hello. I do you a big hello. While I peel all of these spuds. But yeah, that was what I was saying. I don't like using a potato peeler or a vegetable peeler. I'll use a vegetable peeler on carrots because that works, but that's just not as wild, you know. Arcade H, hello. Big hello to you. Big hello one and all. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh my goodness, I haven't had a shepherd's pie in so long. So long. Give him some, I'm actually genuinely planning to give him some felt eyebrows. I'm gonna grab a little bit of felt and make him some teeny tiny little angy eyebrows. Jan says just locked down again, so a bit grumpy. No. Hopefully it is all for the best and it's all worth it. So chill with us and take a minute out of it. Knife better than peeler, says Shan. Ooh, I'm actually curious now, like, do that many people use vegetable peelers? Because my mum would always use a knife. Always use a knife to peel spuds, but not for carrots. See, again, like, carrots are grand, you know, because they're a slightly more uniform shape, you know? Shepherd's pie with lots of vegetables, yes. We got the spuds on top, of course. Wait, what the fuck is... No, that's grand. Spud on top. Hitsuji Shin, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you so much. You now have many sharks at your disposal and one Dave emote, and I appreciate. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Kimber says my granddad's always used a knife for everything but carrots as well. Common Boss says I've never had this dish before. I'm technically not making it the right way. It's supposed to be lamb mince, not beef mince, but like, we don't really split hairs here. As long as it's delicious, that's what matters. So stick around for your good self and we will have something nice. Hopefully we'll have something nice. I haven't made this in a long time. Hang on, scroll. Shell Shock, hello. Your lovely kitchen reminds me very much of my old kitchen. I also had white cabinets with black countertops. I felt nostalgic and cozy. Oh, I'm so glad. It's I like this kitchen, I do. And I'll be sad when we do eventually move out of here, whenever it will be. I do not know when that will be, but it will be someday. Too uncoordinated to use a knife, so I have to use a peeler. That's completely fair. That is absolutely fair. Like, peelers are great if you can't hold, because you do have to kind of grip a peeling knife a very specific way. So if you can't do that, like, then work away, you know? If it's beef, that's, yeah, it's technically cottage pie, but I don't get too caught up in it, to be honest. I don't get too caught up. I'm not fussed, you know? A pie is a pie. Chili Changa, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for yourself? Whatever it is, it's yummy. Exactly, it's delish. Good, hello. How are you doing? I'm also excited to see this. I'm very, very excited. Zach says, I have a question. Go on away, go on. Fire away, what are you on? Also, lads, for anyone who hasn't been here during the week, ! Pat Dave, if you'd like to give Tiny Dave a little pat on the head. We should probably start counting those. Although then, if we start counting those, Spyro is going to get the mook because he hasn't had his hugs counted. Oh, geez, we can't win. Ellie says, I made the apple pie you made and there was a peeler. I said no and used a paring knife. I always say peeling knife, paring knife, that's what it's called. It's just a little handier sometimes. Like, it depends on what you're doing. THC and alt lesbian, hello, how are you doing? My mom knifes everything. If it works, it works. My mom was kind of the same. Like, if you can use a knife to peel something, then it works, you know? THC, thank you for 10 little bitteroonies. Thank you very much. As we all know, the main difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie is one made from cottages and the other one's made from shepherds. Exactly. That is exactly it. That's the one. Hitsuji Shin, hello. Yay Sharks. Where'd you get the shepherd's pie recipe from? I was trying to find a good one recently. I actually have a command for it if you want to see. So I'm not exactly following this recipe. So ! Recipe. There's the one. Ginger Tea's got us all sorted. I'm not following it perfectly. But I'm kind of picking bits. So I'm using more or less the same vegetables. I'm not using the Worcester sauce, but it's close enough. So like, I'm gonna kind of half talk you through what I'm doing while I do it. So it's a very, like, I find it's a very freeform dish. Enemy X, hello, how are you doing? Unsolved Pretzel says, I've always gone with the peeler. Italians are completely I did the thing where I cut into someone else's mesh skin. I've gone with a peeler if I could. Knives scare me a bit more. That's fair. Like, if you're a bit antsy about knives, and like, we do have a peeler. I'll be using it on these in a few minutes. Amber 3000, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Have you heard of an Irish lad made out of meat spread? He has pate toes. I don't get it. Rachel Evie, thank you for the follow. How are you getting on? How are you getting on for yourself? Dave's gonna be flat by the end of the stream with all these pats. Oh no! Someone, I think there is like a points thing where you can transform the emote and make him flat. I hope he's not flat. Worcester sauce makes it more yummy though. Yeah, it's that kind of salty flavor. We don't have any, and I couldn't find any up the shop. But I'm sure we'll be all right without it. Like, I wouldn't have grown up having Worcester sauce in it, you know? Pate toes. Oh, pat. I was like, patty toe? I was like, is this some sort of St. Patty's kind of carry on? But I get it now. I'm just an idiot. Okay. Charlotte, hello. How are you getting on? And Cutter Britain, hello. Wait. Oh no, he's. Wait, I have to hover over this. I need to see that. Oh no, he's so flat. Oh no, the poor lad. Oh, poor Dave. Poor Dave. The poor lad. The poor fella. He has received so many pats. We have several Daves around the house. I suppose they're all just Dave now. Every IKEA Robin is a Dave now. But we have, there's one over there, there's one in on McDara's desk. There's a third one and I don't know where it is because they come in packs of 3. And we have 2 more that have not been taken out of the pack yet. So we might have to introduce them at some point. His thirst for destruction will always fluff him back. Exactly. He'll wake up and be like, huh! He's a strong boy. I got a question about the shepherd's pie. Is it topped with cheese or breadcrumbs? Here in the Netherlands, we travel with shredded cheese. So I've had people in Ireland serve me shepherd's pie with cheese on top, but I would not have grown up with that. Now, there's no law saying you can't put cheese on, but traditionally I just have like meat and vegetable mix, spud, That's it, nothing else. Like, that's it. And that's the way I'm doing it today. But if you want, you can put cheese on top. I wouldn't go for it myself. And I love cheese. I really like cheese, but I don't really like it so much with shepherd's pie for whatever reason. But definitely worth trying. Yeah, I like to, so I'll show you at the end of the cooking process that, like, you leave it in the oven for a good while and you kind of deliberately let it get a good brown kind of crust on top. Not the whole way, not like charred, but like a good little crunch on top, a little bit, you know? And I think it's pretty good. I think I have the same issue as Unsalted Pretzel, where I name everything Steve. How bad? How bad? I thought it was piped spuds on top. If you want to be fancy, like, you can pipe the spuds on with a piping bag.
For everyone!
Cheese.
Lux_cheese_addo cheered. X202 bitteroonies. Cheese. Cake cheese.
Cheese. Thank you for 202 bitteroonies. Cheesy bitteroonies. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I wouldn't go as far as like piping the spuds on now. Like that's very fancy hours, but you just get your mash and you spread it over the top, and that's it, to be honest. So I'm going to be putting the spuds on first, and then we'll start like cutting everything else up, because the spuds will take a while to do properly. Niall, hello. It is a bit. But shepherd's pie is for all. How are you doing, Niall? How's things? You can be fancy and pipe the mash like it was but the thing is, you'd have to make the mash like a bit too thin, to be honest. Like, you need a good thick mash, you know? I'm a cheese lover, but shepherd's pie with cheese sounds, it's a bit odd. Like, it's not bad. Like, I've had it, it's not bad, but it's definitely not my first choice, you know? Kova, hello and good morning. How are you doing? How are you getting on? Stardew Valley music is so pure and good. Dave 1, Dave 2, Dave 3, Dave 4, Dave 5, and Dave. You need to use the instant mash. Yeah, I think you need to use the instant mash. And to be honest, instant mash, it's okay. If you're stuck, you know, if you have no other choices for mash, I just want to make sure, I don't know why I'm standing up to do this. I want to make sure I have put this on shuffle, because I don't actually know if I have or not, and I would like it on shuffle. It's not on feckin' shuffle. There we go, now it's on shuffle. I always forget how good the Stardew Valley soundtrack is. It is one of the best game soundtracks, like it really, really is. Oh, the Christmas dinner stream would be chaos, and to be honest, how bad? What bad's a little chaos? Chaos keeps you going. I'm only a little chaotic, but I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be very, very fun. Thick mash. See, I like a thick mash. I don't, you know when you get mash and it's like running off the plate? No. I'd rather just pick the spud up my hand and eat it. Like, I'm not being funny. Well, cooked, obviously, not raw. Jesus, no, not raw. You look a little bit like Taylor Swift. I'm not seeing it, but I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. You call it oven skottel, oven stew. It's meat and veg mix on the bottom, mash in the middle, and then a healthy serving of shredded cheese. That sounds like, honestly, minus the cheese, that sounds exactly like this. Like, it's a fairly, I was gonna say universal. It's kind of like European universal, because we all like spuds and meat and vegetables, you know, you can't go too far wrong, just in different forms, you know. This is raw. Holy little face. Currently comfy in my chair, but I just realized I left my drink on my desk. I have to go up and get me drink. And no, the worst thing is, so I really like having a bottle of water. Done this to myself. I really like having a bottle of water next to me when I'm asleep. Like, I like having the water there, because do you ever wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning or like 4 o'clock in the morning and you just wake up and you sit up and you go, and you just drink like a liter of water and immediately go back to sleep. So I do that sometimes. So sometimes I get really cozy in bed and really toasty and all snug. And I realize I've forgotten my water. Ooh. I better put his hat back on. If you used cream and milk for the mash, it might help return light, fluffy, and stiff enough to pipe. It probably would, like, because you're still going to have a decent texture with that as well, realistically. My ma used to save leftover roast lamb minced when cold. To that, add veg, gravy on top, mash, and cook. Yeah, it's incredibly good to know how to use your leftovers, because, like, I've known a lot of people who will make a dinner, they'll have like significant leftovers, pardon me, and they'll just throw them out. And I'm like, that's food. You know, that's food. Antigua, hello. I am going to give you one shark close-up. I'm just going to peel this last spud here in front of me, and we're going to get one close-up of a sharky boy for one and all. One and all. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't understand not using leftovers or not wanting leftovers. Like, so I don't know if it's like, I think it's a lot to do with how some people are raised, or if some people are like, ooh, I'm not eating the same thing 2 days in a row. I'm like, would you ever go and have a word with yourself? Do you know? Food waste. Food waste. Don't be an idiot. Eat your food. Cosmo not cheap. Hello. Sour cream and cream makes a really good mashed potato. I imagine it would. Oh yeah. Oh, that would be nice actually. I'll be out for a bit for work. See you later. Be good, everyone. Goodbye, Johansson. I hope work is all right for you. Look after yourself. Leftover roast and sandwiches or toasties. Honestly, yeah. Like the joy of having leftovers after Christmas dinner is just so good. Sandwiches for days. Fantastic. So good. It's nice to eat different things with leftovers. Yeah, exactly. They're leftovers are leftovers. They're there to be eaten, you know? That's food. It's food. My ex refused to eat day-old food, and I'm like, what? Yeah, like unless it's sitting out, not in the fridge or something. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I always end up taking leftovers for lunch to work the next day. Yeah, that's a really good idea. And I used to do that when I was in work. Like I'd make up a big meal for the week, like sometimes just for myself, but sometimes we'd have a dinner and I'd just bring some for lunch, like pasta bake or whatever it might be. And like, it makes sense, you know, it actually makes sense. This is a big spud. It's not the biggest spud, but it's a spud. Imagine they're picky. Yeah, some people, like, not to be judging anyone, but I think it's a matter of like pickiness, or people who've like never had that growing up, you know? I find some things like bolognese bolognese sauce tastes even better as leftovers. Yeah, because things like sauces and stews, they get the overnight time to kind of like develop the flavor, I suppose. I probably sound like I'm talking bollocks here, but you know what I mean, like. And I think it makes something a lot nicer. Like I would have grown up a lot on like shepherd's pie, stews, all that kind of stuff. And that'll last you days. Like that kind of stuff will last you days. And it's so, so good. Aviv, hello. I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't know what to get. Oh, what have you at your disposal? What is available to you? One time when my parents left me alone for a week, I made a lot of wraps. I'd have multiple for dinner, one if I needed a snack. Well, that's all right. As long as you had good stuff in the wraps, like you can't go too far wrong. DeAndre, hello, how are you getting on? Chili is amazing left over, and curry as well, that is true. I know this is not a cutting knife, but like, feck it, you know? Feck it. Okay, we got a decently big, I think that's enough spud. I think it's enough spud. Now, I have a shark close-up to honor. I've got a Costa across the road that's at my disposal. Oh, God, I actually don't remember. I don't remember the last time I was in a Costa. Anarion, hello. I'm seeing your channel for the first time and I love your Blaha shark. Well, you are in luck, my friend, because somebody has just... Is that Snailcore? Snailcore, thank you for the follow. And Anarion, thank you for the follow. And Paniclusa, welcome in. If you like a shark, somebody has just redeemed the shark close-up. So you get additional shark. For you and for any new friends, ! Hug shark to add to that ever-growing pile of shark hugs. Many shark hugs, many of them. If you like a little bit of extra goodness in your day, you can also do ! Boop snoot. It doesn't get counted, there's no counter. But I mean, look at him there. Look at him. Look at this boy. Alright, let's come back, let's bring it out. Geodeg, is that a spud with sunglasses? Is that a spud with sunglasses? The close-up was extended adjunct with an additional shark. We'll bring shark in from this side. Shark in from the other side. Shark hopes that you are staying hydrated, having snack if you need snack, getting good sleep. Who's that?
Cosmonaut underscore sheet
Cosmonaut.
cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Leftovers are the best today. I'm having leftover chicken and pineapple curry for lunch.
Oh, that
Breakfast
sounds so
today
good.
is TiVo. All
Oh.
praise Dave the Destroyer, may his wrath be swift.
And who's that? Who's that? Rat boy. Thank you for the follow. I hope you appreciate one shark. Cosmonaut Sheep, thank you very much for the bitteroonies. And pineapple curry sounds amazing. I've never made a curry with pineapple in it, I don't think. I feel like I'm missing out. Now, if we don't sit Dave up properly, he's going to go mental. So hang on, wait. This is one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack. It's just lovely. Blue Pepper, I did midday sleep today for the first time in years. I feel great. I'll never knock naps again. Oh, I cannot tell you how good naps are. Alfredo Labda, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for yourself? Naps are so good, so good. Now, don't take naps before 5 p.m. because I've learned that the hard way and then you can't sleep that night. But highly recommend. JL Canty, hello, having tasty apple pie shortly, yes! Dave will snap the world if he isn't put upright. He has been put upright. Okay, so we're gonna rinse these a little bit and then I'm sure a lot of you know how to boil spuds, but cold water, bit of salt, just let them boil, let them come to the boil, and once they're on the boil, reduce the heat and just let them simmer away. You kind of like, I'm very clumsy with boiling spuds, and sometimes, now I've had a few mishaps where the kind of spud we've had has not really been ideal and it's kind of just gone away to mush, but you have to keep an eye on them. You really, really have to keep an eye on them once they've started boiling and once you've let them kind of simmer for a little bit. So we're gonna, I'll put this on the back. Oh, me handy. And it's really good to add pineapple. It adds a whole lot of sweet to the spiciness of the curry. I'm thinking now and I think I've previously had curries that have had pineapple in them. I've never made them myself. On social side, hello, and thank you for bitteroonies.
On social side,
how you doing?
X100 bitteroonies. Welcome, Dave. I only met you yesterday during a lurk and you have your worthy chef hat. I hope Kate looks after you and gives you siblings when she sees fit.
Gives you we could get siblings. There are siblings of Dave's in the house, but I don't know if Dave might get a bit jealous if the others get the spotlight, you know? Everyone's got to remember to have a siesta every now and then. Honestly, yeah, it's good to have a rest. My mom said a nap longer than 4 hours of sleeping but counts as a nap. Hey, look, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge one bit. Not even once. No judgment. I would normally go for a nap for like half an hour because if I go longer than that, I'm kind of pushing it, to be honest. Like I'm really starting to push it. Okay, I'm gonna get the vegetable peeler now for the carrots. Where in the fresh hell is the vegetable peeler? There it is. I know this is mad, but actually no, it's not really that mad, it makes sense. I'm gonna cut the onions last because they will mess me up. They will mess me up. If you never sleep more than 4 hours, does it mean I only nap? Maybe? Geez, maybe? I mean, who decides what is and isn't a nap or a sleep? Ozzy Boy says, my Twitch is going everywhere, I've got to go, enjoy the stream. Ozzy Boy, that is completely fine. You look after yourself. No backseat onion cutting. Do I have the no backseating tab? Hang on. I do have the no backseating tag, okay. I just can't fall asleep during the day unless my sleep schedule's fecked or I'm sick. Like, some people just cannot. Some people cannot nap, and like it's a lot more common than you'd think. In other words, I've been napping for the past 40 years or so. I mean, look, do you feel okay? Do you feel all right? I hope so. What are we naming? No, don't get attached to the onions again. That's like the reason I'm cutting the onions last. I'll top and tail this after I skin it, it's just easier. The reason I'm cutting the onions last is because it might melt my makeup, because I don't know what it is. In the last couple of years, I've become very sensitive to onions when cutting them, and they used to really bother me. Like, I would do the onion cutting in home ec because it didn't bother me that much, and now it really gets me. Like, I literally have to go for like, you remember when I made the curry there, whenever it was, like that was wicked carry on. I wasn't well. Oh my goodness, I barely cut onions, no crying needed. I don't mind, especially now that we've sharpened all the knives properly, we can actually cut them right. Cosmonaut, thank you for more bitteroonies.
She cheered. X100 bitteroonies. I love that my dumb self with saying Dave is a destroyer of worlds on Monday. praise be Dave, cake Jew Dave.
Oh, praise be Dave. Thank you for additional bitteroonies. Lupin's Howl says only small onions seem to get to me. That's not because these are small onions. Now, they're the organic onions. Now, I'm not fussed because organic is, I don't want to say, oh, it's a scam, but like, unless you grow things in your back garden, you know. But they were the only onions we could find that weren't literally like football sized, and they're quite small. Like they're quite small. So I think we might even need like 1.5 of these in here, to be honest. It's one thick carrot. Oh yeah. I was meant to, because I've previously grown carrots. You can grow carrots in like a flower pot if the flower pot's tall enough. And I've grown carrots before out in the garden, and they're gorgeous. But I didn't get around to it this year because, you know, lockdown depression. But I really want to try and do it next year. I'm gonna try and get on top of it because it feels very nice to grow vegetables, you know. It actually makes it feels really nice to do it. I make my husband cut the onions because I'm too weak to do it. I know it's a lot. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's affecting me so badly, but it is. Carrots are so thin in my area. I know. Whereabouts are you? You don't have to share if you don't want to, of course. Wear a hazmat suit has the added benefit of being very COVID safe. COVID safe, no crying. I think maybe one more carrot. Actually, they're really teeny tiny carrots. This one and that'll do. Maybe you're more emotionally grown up now, so cutting onions makes you sad for their families. Kind of like when I used to watch Disney films as a child. I was like, oh, I acknowledge that this is sad, and now as an adult, I literally just cry and cry and cry and cry.
Toffolies cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Sad news today, the man who invented the USB port died. At his funeral they lowered the casket. Raised it, turned it around, lowered it again.
Jeff, thank you for 100 bitteroonie. This is God almighty. You're shredding carrots? No, I'm just taking the skin off them is all. I'm just taking the skin off them. And then I'll top and tail them and cut them up some way. I think this will actually be plenty. Oh my goodness. Her face. Her smile and optimism gone. A fox keeps digging up our onions. Oh, hang on. Is it going? Our onions and garlic, burying random stuff in a vegetable patch. Oh no! And Jane is instant because it's happening overnight. Ah, heck. What cheeky little fox. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry, not having that joke and it's me. Oh God. USB-C is a blessing. It is. Like it's, now to be fair, the only thing I have that's USB-C is my Switch and the cable that goes into the capture card and out again into the laptop for the camera. But like, you know, hang on, this is very somber. This is very somber. Joe Biden's finger, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How do people come up with these names? All right, we're gonna top and tail these bad boys. Earth Dashhunt, hello, how are you doing? Okay, this knife has disappointed me for the last time. This one's been sharpened better. Very well, thanks. Hope you're having a great Friday. And I hope you're having one too. I'm getting on A-okay for myself. We're making a shepherd's pie, a cottage pie. I'm not gonna split hairs. We're making a nice pie and that's what's important. That's what matters. Bought a new cell phone when USB-C came out because it was the first one available with it. Ooh.
Katie Pop cheered. X100 bitteroonies.
Katie Pop, hello.
Good morning, Cake. Thank you for streaming.
Oh, Katie Pop, thank you for 100 bitteroonies and thank you for being here. I hope you're getting on well for yourself. Colleen, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Please don't judge my cutting of things because I've never been able to hold a knife properly. I've been trying to, you know, I've been trying to learn to do it properly. What'd you add just now? Oh, I haven't added anything. I only have the spuds on. So with the spuds on, I'm waiting for them to boil. I have to kind of keep an eye on them. I have to kind of listen for them really. They're cutting up some carrots. I probably should have cut it length. I should have cut it lengthways and then done that, but sure, look, we'll manage. You hold it the same way. I'm gonna have to fucking stack these. I don't recommend doing this. This is quite silly. I don't like now I really like carrots. I really like carrots, but I don't like huge chunks of carrots in a shepherd's pie. It doesn't feel right. So I cut them in half again, if you know what I mean. Cosmonaut Sheep, thank you for
Cosmonaut_Sheep cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Jimmy the knife has disappointed me for the last time you go into the drawer of disappointing cutlery.
Oh god. We actually had like a section of that drawer that was just for cutlery that has disappointed us, but we have nowhere else to put it and we can't throw it out because it doesn't belong to us, so. Okay, we're gonna do it properly this time. We're gonna do it that way. I'm gonna put it that way. Oh, I feel powerful. I've definitely gotten better at using a knife, but because I get very specific pains in my hands from holding stuff weird ways, that I've never really done it properly, I'd say, but like, maybe grand. That was definitely more successful than the last carrot. Boot, hello, cooking stream. We are making shepherd's pie, cottage pie. We're not going to argue about we're not going to argue over the semantics, but I think the best way to explain the right way is holding the handle and put your index finger on the top of the blade. On the top of the blade? Like, I don't remember which one is an index finger. I never really learned that. Like, the way I learned, when I tried to learn how to do it properly, is you hold 3 fingers like that, you put your thumb there and put like that, but I don't know if that's right or not. So, I don't know. This hasn't failed me yet, at least. And you kind of go in like a sort of a circular motion-ish. I learned it from Binging with Babish when I think he was doing like an episode on knives or some such thing. Belitsky, hello. Also, cup your fingers under your knuckles while you hold the carrot so you can't cut a finger off, actually. Like kind of this. That's not a terrible idea because, Jesus, I'd be very upset if I lost some digits, you know? I mean, the ones I have function most of the time, I guess, but like a claw. Oh my goodness, I hold spoons like in a fist. Oh, you love Binging with Babish. I was introduced to it by McDara a while ago. Well, I say a while ago, like years ago, when we were watching YouTube, and I was like, oh, didn't realize I enjoyed watching people cook. I've never really been interested in cooking shows, although I did have a phase of watching Bake Off a couple of years ago, but other than that, I've never really gotten into it, you know? There we go. Bobbington, we are using beef. So I know it's technically a cottage pie, but I just don't care. I don't care. I would never make something and call it a cottage pie. It just doesn't feel right, you know, it doesn't feel natural. Made an amazing creamy mac and cheese I saw on Binging with Babish. It was the best thing I've ever made. Ooh, was that the one where you cook the, is that the one where you cook the pasta in the milk, kind of? Is that the one? Because I think we started using that recipe and it was really, really good. You, sir, not me, sir. Hello. You hold your hand close to the blade and try closer to the blade. I'm on the blade and I'm kind of using, like, I'm trying to use this I'm trying to use a little like that, like it's hard to show you from here, but like it's kind of this motion I'm using. Now, I realize I could go on my don't backseat chop my onions, but I do want to explain this to you. Like, I've always found it very, very hard to hold knives, and I don't know why. I've always had like some sort of, I don't know, awkwardness when I'm holding things. Like, I'm the same with using a knife and fork. This is really embarrassing to admit as like an adult, but I can't use a knife and fork properly because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can't coordinate myself with it. It's really strange. It's just one of those weird little things. Okay, that's probably too much feckin' carrot. Oh well, I'd rather have too much carrot than not enough, so just enchant the plate. Let's enchant my kitchen knife. I'm gonna pick out a few bits that are like especially chunky, just so they're all kind of uniformly sized. It's okay, I hold pencils like a raptor. That makes me feel a little better, but like if it works. I used to work with someone who, I think she held a pencil like this, or like a pen like this, and I couldn't physically do that if I tried. If the knife disappoints you again, will it be steel disappointment? It will be, I hate this knife. I use it because we sharpened it recently and it was fine for like a week, but it seems to have blunted again very quickly, so I'm just not arsed. It's honestly It's just the knife I use for cutting butter at this stage. I don't think it's good for anything else. I think I might have too much carrot. No, I'll just make it, look, I was going to use the little shepherd's pie dish, but I think at this stage, it might be a job for this bad boy. This is the big boy. This is the big boy. Just use a fire axe. Oh, no, I didn't want to turn on the kettle. I didn't. Holy moly. How are the spuds doing? Oh, they're getting there. They're thinking about boiling. They're thinking about it. There's 1 or 2 more bits here. And you could probably set some aside for a salad or something. I probably could. Or I could just feck it all in and hope for the best. The pause in the music when you said that, I'm just like, ugh. Make the carrot. We could just make it into a golden carrot and be done with it. Use the fire axe. Didn't know that cooking with Boris. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to just throw the carrots into this actually just for now, because we are going to have to cut up some onions soon. Wait, you don't boil your water before you put the spuds in? No, not at all. So if you boil your water before you put in the spuds can sometimes not cook evenly. So you want the spuds to heat up with the water, because otherwise they're going to start disintegrating on the outside and they'll be like that on the inside, which is not ideal. Now, if you cut them very, very small, maybe you'll get away with that, but I wouldn't take the risk, because you could be wrecking the whole lot of spuds, and that's no good. That's no good. Oh my goodness. So, Coffee says it's okay I couldn't write as a kid because my motor skills sucked. I feel like it's more common than people think. So, chunky carrots free. Chunky pie. Chunky pie. A watched pot never boils. I'm going to stop looking at that. I'm going to move this chair out of the way, because even though I'm not feeling like sitting down, I keep doing it automatically. Okay. So we get the carrots. I'm going to look at the recipe just a tiny bit, because it's like 1 or 2 weeks, because I haven't done this in quite a few years. So we want to put the onion and the carrots on the pan first with a bit of sunflower oil, and then we want to put in the mince. Then we want to put in 2 tablespoons of tomato puree and Worcester sauce if you have it. And then we want beef stock. So I do have a beef stock cube, so we're going to make up some of that. I'm going to make up some, that's feckin' chicken. We don't have beef stock. Feckin' chicken stock is fine. I kind of use chicken stock for everything. And it's honestly grand. Like, I know the beef stock is a little meatier, but what I could do, and what I have done in the past, is you get your chicken stock and you put now I mean a small amount, a tiny, tiny little amount of Bisto granules in with it, and it's honestly fine. Honestly fine. You still get that good flavor, and you don't find yourself running up the shop halfway through doing something, you know? Now, something that's quite nice about this recipe as well is, if the spuds are finished cooking before the meat, it doesn't matter. You can mash them up, you can have them ready to go, and you can just leave them sit there, and it's grand. You don't have to be sitting around making sure everything happens at the right time at the same time. You can just feck it all in whenever, because it's going to be in the oven for the best part of 40 minutes anyway, so it's grand. It's grand. Beef stock with enhanced, it'll enhance the beef flavor a bit, but I think we'll be all right. It's not required, and the chicken stock has never let me down, so I'm going to have it off to one side, ready to go. It doesn't have to be boiling hot when it goes in. I think I'll make it up in the Bosco mug. There we go. Don't know why I put this here. I love your kitchen cake, so cute. Thank you. I like my kitchen too. I especially like it the way it is now. I feel like it's very nicely kind of organized, I suppose. We got rid of a load of stuff that isn't ours. So we used to have, you can't see on camera, but there used to be a load of stuff up on top of these cupboards that wasn't ours. It was just stuff that belonged to landlords that we fecked up there that we wanted just out of the way, and we got it all taken away by them anyway. So now we have empty whiskey bottles up there instead. And I know that sounds really weird, but it actually does feel a little more homey. Oh, spuds are on the boil. All right, I'm gonna take them down a bit. Okay, Google, set a 10-minute timer.
All right, 10 minutes, starting now.
So now that the spuds are on the boil, I brought them down to a simmer, and we want to give it, I set a 10-minute timer to check on it, because you don't want them to overboil, because they'll boil away to nothing, you know? Boil the shark? Absolutely not. Dave will bonk you. Dave will end the world now. He will. He'll do it. He doesn't care. He'll fight you. How could you do such a thing? Oh, sorry. Anyone who comes on the Friday streams, if you're not wearing your headphones, I will turn on your Google timer. I'm sorry. It's just, where did I put the lid off of this? It's there. It's right there. Hang on. There we go. Now, my Google went off and spoke back the exact same time. Hey. It was going to happen. All right, so we've that ready. Now, I need a little more than that, but like, you don't want your shepherd's pie too watery, you know? Like, I know it's going to be in the oven, it's going to be thickening up, it's going to be working away, doing its thing, but like, you don't want a watery shepherd's pie, you really don't. Although we can microwave Basil, Basil is in the front room today, but I can bring him in to visit later if you'd like. So I'm just gonna give this a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I have to cut the onion. Really don't want to cut the onion, but I gotta do it. I gotta cut the onion. I gotta cut the onion. Oh, I gotta cut the onion. I gotta do it. Oh, Taku, hello, how are you doing? If top shelf full of empty whiskey bottles feels homey, did you grow up with alcoholics? No, it's just, actually my mom doesn't even drink, to be honest, but I think it's just because it's our stuff, you know? I think it's literally just because it's stuff that belongs to us, and it makes the face, I don't know, it makes the place feel much nicer, you know? Red Demon, hello, how are you getting on for yourself? Don't grow attached to this onion. One onion. We could probably put 2 onions, because it says 1 large onion, I think. Now, I'm not exactly sticking to this recipe, but maybe an onion and a half. Maybe an onion and a half. Is this sharp enough to do this? It is. Grand. Very good. Don't backseat chop my onions, I swear to God. If you light a candle when you cut onions, it can help with the tears. Really? That's a new one, because I've heard everything from like wearing swimming goggles to God knows what, but what game are you playing for the first time? Stream with subs says not to backseat game. Just don't backseat chop my onions. This is going back a long many months, to be fair, the backseat onion chopping thing. I don't even remember when it started. Was it like July? Someone came in and tried to backseat chop my onions? I don't remember. It was a long time. Also, Cake, how's it going? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I'm really looking forward to this food. Because it's a while since I've, oh, for feck's sake, the feckin' skin, got it. It's a long time since I've made like a dinnery sort of food, a non-baking food on stream, and I'm really feeling this today. Really feeling this. He had a family of tiny onions, and now he is going to a better place. Why is this onion's skin like stuck? Got it. I chop my onions 2 different ways, so I can't judge. I don't know what way I chop onions, to be honest. I've not thought about it that in depth. I just kind of mince them up, you know? He had a wife and silver skins. Fight me, okay? Fight me. This is welded to it. Oh my God, it's absolutely welded. Come on, get off the feckin' onion. There must be an easier way. I don't think this works with onions. I think this is just gonna make me cry more when I like cut into it. No, that didn't help. Jesus. How can you backseat chop onions? So there was something, I think it was when we were making the cheese and onion bread. It was when we were making the cheese and onion bread, and someone came in, they're like, you're holding your knife wrong. You're crushing those onions. I was like, buddy, leave me alone. Let me try, hang on, I'm just, like this, cut it in half. You're backseat chopping my onions, yours. Like, this isn't making it any easier, to be honest. Like, it's really not making it any easier. Like, it's still stuck. No backseating, mod, please ban. Can't believe someone managed to backseat chop onions. Oh no, it's starting. It's starting, my eyeballs. You know, it depends on what onions you buy. I work in the kitchen at work and the onions never made me cry, but at home, oh, they make you water up. That's interesting. And that might explain why onions make me cry. Onions have only made me cry in my adult life. Just got to the stream, what's Cake doing to that poor baby? Ren, listen. As long as you don't hurt yourself, it doesn't matter how you cut your onions. But there's some people, apparently, some people are like, are you not cutting it this way? Oh, why won't you cut your onion this way? Oh, what is wrong with you, you baby child? Why are you cutting your onion the wrong way? Floor Donut, hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you appreciate my rant about backseat onion chopping. That depends on how juicy the onion is. Well, unfortunately for me, this onion is incredibly juicy. I feel your peeling pain. I'm glad we're all in this together. Okay, I'm gonna give this a quick rinse. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but... Who that? Who that? Emil? Emil, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I'm glad you are enjoying whatever it is I'm doing here. It's full of cry juice. It actually is full of cry juice. Oh my goodness. Legends say when you cry, you chop... legends say you cry when you chop onions because you think about their families who lost one member. No! Don't make me emotional about the onions. I'm emotional about enough things without any help. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. I'm not crying yet. Yet. Although this is feckin' moving on me. Oh, I just got a bit of the root in the middle, don't want that. Feck off. Feck off. How can I make a vegetarian shepherd's pie? I would recommend you can honestly just fill it up with vegetables. So like if you're not using mince, if you don't want to use meat, what in the fresh... I forgot about this part of the soundtrack. You can pop in like a mushroom mince. You can just fill it with like carrots and everything if you want as well. Alex of Ohio, thank you for bitteroonies. You're crying because you're salty. Always. Always. Always, always. Oh, no. I've lost some onion. Hang on. Okay. This is it. What soundtrack is this? Some tomato soup. Hello. This is from Stardew Valley. I'm actually going to skip this because it's doing me head in. Okay, Google. Next song. Those feckin' spuds are still boiling. You're not supposed to still be boiling. Bold. No. Take the feckin' lid off you now and everything. I swear to God. You're the vegetarian shepherd. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, you know when the onion starts sticking to your hand? That's kind of what's happening to me now. I'm so glad I sharpened this knife. My life is just so much easier now. Oh, it's starting to hit. I can't open my eyes. I can't do it. Can't. Do it. I can't do. Ah, okay. When the onion hits, you're just like. Okay, I think I'm actually okay now. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's already kind of starting to fade away a little bit. I'm literally just gonna fuck these onions up a little bit. Pardon my French. No offense to any French people. I'm just gonna go a bit mad and just feckin'. Shepherd's pie with everything is replaced with beans. Well, at least I'll never forget about the beans. It's just all beans. The spuds, beans. I feel like, now this is a really weird memory. I feel like somewhere in my childhood, I had a shepherd's pie that had beans in it. Oh no, it's happening again. It's happening again. My eyeballs. Jacob, hello, how are you doing? Your message was the last thing I saw before the onion came to take my eyeballs away. Oh, Lord. It's like, it hits me every so often, because for the most part I'm like, oh no, this is fine, and then just immediately like, oh, Aspen, hello, aggressive mango, hello. Okay, onions can fuck off for a minute. I'm going to check on the spud. I'm actually going to take the peeling knife to stab the spuds. Do you guys chop your tea bags as... Blue pepper. How could you do this? Into couch cookies, just keep the roots on when you chop. Yeah, I've heard actually that if you keep the roots on when you chop, you're less likely to have the eyes burned out of your head. Now, I haven't had much success with that, to be honest. Now, maybe I could just be clumsy with the onion chopping. Ah, Jesus, hang on. We got some issues here. I've got some issues, and for my nose, I need some tissues. I actually need to move the feckin' spuds around. The water is somehow after reducing down in that very small space of time, so the ones on top are not really covered properly. Now, if these are not, that's okay. If these are not perfectly evenly cooked, we'll get away with it. You know, we'll get away with it as long as we can mash it all together kind of properly, you know? Properly. Debsy, hello. Kate, hello. How are you doing? And Gunpowder Evan, hello. Try exposure therapy. Rub some onion juice in your eyes. Oh, don't actually do this. Don't actually do that. Oh my goodness. Kate, what's your opinion? Marks and Spencer's name? Don't get me started on that. Who decided, who looked at a toffee yum yum, made a donut out of it, made it into a Santa donut and went, we can call this Santa's yum nut. I'm so upset. It must be on purpose. It must be on purpose. Nobody does that by accident. Nobody. It's good marketing, I'll give them that. But like, commercial terrorism. Like, honestly, I'm just like, Jesus, holy God. They trademarked it as though anyone's going to rob it, you know? Okay, Google, next song. As though anyone's going to rob it. Do you know? As though anyone's going to come in and it's like, no. Still better than, oh no, I don't even know what that one is. Cake turning into an owl. I'm always turning into an owl.
Zargan Dragon Cheer. X100 Bitteroonies. Did you know that if you cut yourself you can put raw onion on the wounds to immediately make it immediately much worse?
Yes, you can. Oh my God. Okay. I am going to bring the chat over here with me because I'm going to have to be at the pan for a minute, so I'm going to make sure I can keep up with you. So I'm not going to be looking at you, but I am going to be still talking to you, you know? I'll be able to have a talk with you. Life pro tip indeed. Trademarked it and the plural. Oh my God. Lads, I can't be dealing. Okay, let me get me chat open. Oniony phone. I've only touched the onions properly with this hand. So this hand is actually onion free somehow. Okay. Stream manager. There it is. Okay, now I can see ye. Alright. Okay, so we gotta get... You better feckin' cook. I swear to God. No messing out of ye spuds. No messing. Oh, we eat them because they're spicy. Oh, it's funny. Oh, I missed what that followed on from. I think it's funny how some plants evolved to be spicy to deter creatures from eating them. Yeah, we just want to eat them anyway. It's like, man, this is even better than before. God. Okay, so we have some mince. Again, if you don't want to use beef mince, you can use lamb, you can use, I don't care what you use as long as it's nice for you, you know? If you don't want meat, you can just throw in a load of vegetables in there and you're gonna have a really good time for yourself anyway. You know, you can't go wrong. And personally, I wouldn't recommend making this without the vegetables because I feel like the carrots add a nice, I don't know, they kind of balance everything else a little bit. And I am probably gonna put peas in as well. Garden peas, not feckin' mushy peas, they'll be nothing. No good, be white mush. Onion fact, red onions will not make you cry as bad as white ones. If you freeze your onions, they release less cry vapor. Maybe I should start freezing my onions. Okay, Google, next song. Maybe I should start freezing my onions. I don't know. That feels a bit strange. There's something really like, I don't know, all of the mining music from Stardew Valley sounds really like, it sounds like you're really sneaky or something. I don't know, maybe I'm really weird. Onion fact, if you bite into a raw onion, it is not very good. That's true, it is not very good. Oh, my nose is so nosy. Oh, oh, okay. We're gonna switch this the heck on. It's not switch on, it's a gas hob. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I saying? What am I thinking? What is occurring in my head? In my head. Okay, so we're gonna use some sunflower oil. Doesn't really matter how much, just like a little glug. I don't like, when I'm cooking stuff like this, unless I'm doing something for the very first time, like absolute very first time, I don't tend to like measure stuff, you know? When you get the feel for a recipe like this, you can kind of just eyeball it. And with this kind of stuff, like baking is a lot more, what am I gonna say, like specific. Baking is like a science and cooking is an art. So you can kind of get away with a little more, you know? Onion fact, onion is for some reason not how you spell onion. Yeah, you'd think, and yet. Okay, it's gonna be a bit noisy because I have to turn the fan on just so everything doesn't smell like onion forever, but everything will still smell like onion forever, and that's just kind of how it is. Ah, my goodness. Onion fact, Japanese for onion is tamanegi. Tama is the word for round, and oh no, the poor onions. The poor onions. That's very mean. That's very, very mean. All right, so I popped a bit of onion on there. This is kind of awkward too, because I'm talking to you here, but I have to read here to talk to you over here, you know? Onion fact, onions were actually behind the Illuminati conspiracy. Look, lads, I believe anything at this stage. Nothing surprises me anymore. That is a lot of carrot. I don't care. Get on the heat. Oh my goodness. Round bath. Sick to bastard death of egg and also onion. I really like onions, for the record. I really, really like onions. Really, really do. Oh my goodness. Onions aren't real. Just like Finland, although I feel like the Finnish people who do be here would have a few words to say about Finland not being real. And also, you know, I was in Finland, so I guess it's real. Or maybe they got me in on the conspiracy, I just don't know. Miss Verdessa, hello. It has been a few minutes indeed. I'm well. How are you getting on yourself? It is so strange, like being this way, because I can't really, you know. Fun fact, onions are terrible. Oh no. Shrimps, hello. Shrimps, how are you doing for yourself? Onion facts, they don't like to be murdered. They miss their kids. Oh. Fun biology fact, if you took all of your veins and laid them out end to end, you would die. You would die. You absolutely would. Fun onion fact. Onions have layers. Onions do have layers. You're heckin' right. Right, we're going to let them go a bit translucent. Speaking of onions. Are ye feckin' cooking at all? You're feckin' not even. Gee, the ones underneath. Who's that? Pokio! Pokio, that's very kind of you. Thank you for gifting a subaruni to the one and only the shrimps. How are you, shrimps? I hope you were doing okay. Only half of these feckin' spuds are cooking now. I think there's actually not enough water, but like it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, thank you, Pokio. That's very good. Funyun fact. Am I the one and only? Well, you're the one and only shrimp that I know. I'll tell you that much. RT told me New Zealand doesn't exist, and since I've never left the US, I'm inclined to believe him. I mean, we have some New Zealanders here. So I'd like to hear them weigh in on whether or not they exist. What's New Zealand? It's next to Old Zealand. You're welcome. You're telling Shrimpy. I haven't seen Shrimpy Boy in a while. Hope Shrimpy Boy's doing all right. I think the sun doesn't exist. Does the sun exist? Has anyone even been there? I don't remember if I was saying this on stream or if I was talking about it in Discord, but I think it was myself and Ems and Jeff and a couple of other people. We were talking about like conspiracy theorists and like anti-vax and all that stuff. And I love the whole thing of like when someone's like, oh, you believe in the moon landing? And you turn around and you're like, oh, you believe in the moon? You just really hit them with it, you know? All right. So do I want to put peas in here? I actually don't know if I'm arsed. I think we have a fairly decent volume of vegetable with the carrots. Like, I want to actually be fuck it and put the peas in. No, I'm not. Should I put the peas in or not? Fun Dachshund fact. Dachshunds are very long, so they can crawl down holes and scare badgers out. I didn't know that. Now, that is a fun fact that I did not know. Me and him are homies now. He's just busy. That's a-okay, as long as he's doing all right. There's a whole subreddit for maps that don't have New Zealand. I've heard of that, actually. I have heard of that. Oh, this peas. No peas. Peas or no peas. I had to stick up for the Anzacs. New Zealand's amazing and very real. Love you, bros. We respect New Zealand. Whether or not New Zealand is real, I think New Zealand's real. I want to go to New Zealand. Like, in all seriousness, I really want to go and visit. I do. Sisterling, hello, how are you doing? How are you getting on for your good self? All right, feck it, we'll put in the peas. Let me drain them first. I'm using the canned peas because, like, what am I going to do? Go out in the garden, in my gardening clothes, and pick peas freshly off the... No. Big Harry, hello. I think the shark is carrying Cake Jumper. They should push for more money. Shark, is this true? Is this all I am to you, Shark? Is this all I am to you? It is time for peas. I'm gonna drain these bad boys. New Zealand is poggant because why they made a new one if the old one ain't broken? Oh no. New Zealand kind of seem to have their shit together at least a little bit though. I'd like to go there. Peas. I don't know if we really need all of these. I don't know if we'll have room for all of these. Rocket Ship Potter, hello. We were just talking about how Finland wasn't real. Would you like to weigh in? All right, you know what? That looks good and respectable. I'm just throw it in there. I have a feeling I've put the peas in a little too early and they're going to disintegrate, but like they'll still be fine. Can you hear me talking? Like, in all seriousness, like, can you hear me talking when I'm over there with like the fan going and the pan going and everything? Can you hear me properly? Just want to make sure you can hear me. Thank goodness. I just want to make sure you weren't just hearing the whole time, you know? These are getting close to done now. The spuds are getting close to done. Okay, so we have beef mince from the butchers. Again, if you don't want to use meat, or if you're just not gone on beef, honestly, like, you can put whatever you want in this pie and it's still going to be good. Aimless Bunny, hello, how are you doing? How are you getting on for your good self? So I'm going to throw all of this. This is like 1.5 pounds of mince. Hang on, I'm going to wash my hands. First, I'm going to give them a quick little rinse-a-rooney and a little rinse after as well. Don't forget to wash your hands. I mean, in general, yes, of course, too, but yeah. Wait, people know what Anzac means, right? I just need to check for peace of mind. I'm not 100% sure. I've heard the term, but I'm not 100% sure. I would like to be educated, though. Oh, hang on, there's a hydrate in there. I'm late, I missed so much. No, you're all right, sure. Look, we have ages left on this now, if that makes you feel any better. Hang on, let me sip. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're going to feck in, like, literally all of this meat. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit of room. I'm going to make my room on the side of the pan. What I would recommend as well is, again, if you're getting meat, I'd get it from a butcher because you're also going to get like lower fat content meat. And the last thing you need, like if you are of the meat eating variety, you don't want to be like scraping all of the fat out of the pan at the end. You know, it's mank. It's absolutely mank because like you end up with water and fat and everything. Now, of course, the low fat like mince is more expensive, but if you can afford it, it is better quality. Like it really is. It's a lot less strain, and it doesn't like. You end up paying whatever you pay for, like, say, a kilo of mince with like 15-20% fat, and it fucking cooks down to nothing, you know. So it's worth paying a little extra for the good stuff. Now let's break this the heck down. Break you the heck down, buddy. I would also like to visit the Eastern Hemisphere, many lovely countries across the lake. I really want to travel more, you know. I feel like I haven't done, I took traveling for granted when I could do it, you know, that sort of way. We stand low-fat mince, exactly. We stand low-fat mince. I would actually like, I'm really curious now, if anybody makes this recipe but uses something other than meat, like if you use just like a feck ton of vegetables, I want to see what you come up with. Like I really want to see how it turns out for you. Because like, you can kind of do this any way you want, you know? Free-form, freestyle cooking, if you will. Fat is flavor. I'd use 10% fat mince for my shepherd's pie. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like fat is absolutely flavor, but you don't want the water, because I think that there's definitely a limit. There's a limit where it stops being like mank, you know, it starts being mank rather. 5% is a bit too bland for you. That's fair enough. I think like I just really don't like oiliness. That's just my big thing. What countries have you been to? I've been to Scotland, I've been to England, I've been to Wales, I've been only recently to Northern Ireland. I've been to Spain, I've been to Finland. I've been to... I really haven't been to many places actually when I think about it. I've been to Germany technically, but it was only a layover in an airport, so I don't know how much that really counts, you know. But I haven't been as many places as I'd really like to, you know. Cake, have you been to Northern Ireland to annex it? Not yet, not yet. You've been to Ireland before, so GP4 follow you. I don't know what GP4 is. Oh, you mean TG Cahir. TG Cahir did follow me. They're the Irish language broadcaster, and we respect. Did you say Scotland? Oh, I said Scotland. I said Scotland. Don't worry, I could not forget you. I could not forget you. Gotta go write up some seminar notes. I'll be back in around 45 minutes. Rocket Ship Potter, you do your thing, you get your work done, and we'll see you presently. We'll see you presently. All right, we got this. Ooh, and you burnt me fingy. You burnt me finger. I'm gonna give that a minute just to do its thing. I'm gonna feck in a little bit of this just to start. Oh, that smells really good. That smells really, really good. I'm also going to feck in some thyme with this. So what I have in here, just for anyone who didn't see, this is a chicken stock cube, because it's not even beef, with a tiny, tiny little few Bisto granules, just to get that like beefy flavor, you know. You're going to have to forgive me. It's okay. That's okay. GP4 is a Logic song name. That's all right. I remember, God love, I remember a few years ago on whatever radio show it was I was listening to, there was a new presenter, and I think she was actually from, pardon me, Australia, and she was reading out the news, and she said, if you read it, it's TG4, but it's TG Cahir because it's all in Irish, so Cahir being the Irish word for four, but she reads out TG4, and when they went back over to the actual, like, the studio, they were all like, sorry, say that again, and bless her, she learned very well, and she was flying it, so you love to see it. Did you see that Destial is canon now? 2012 Tumblr is quaking. Oh God. Oh no, I've never watched Supernatural, but you have just transported me through time. Oh my God. Canon last night, my God. 2020, lads. You gotta give the people on Tumblr something good to look forward to, I suppose. Now, I'm going to be putting a bit of thyme in this because I like thyme, all right? Oh, the spuds. Nearly there. Very, very nearly there. Very nearly there. There's a little tiny bit of give in the middle of one that's just a little too much, so I'm going to give it another little while. Dave Fact, he may be small, but he'll fuck you up in a fight, and he's powerhouse, don't try him. Oh, I forgot the tomato puree. I forgot the puree of the tomatoes. About 2 tablespoons. Should have put it. Come back. I should have put this in before the stock, but like, we'll just stir it in real good and we'll hope for the best, you know? Steve is secretly buff. He actually has lots of muscles underneath all of those feathers. That's his secret. One thing I truly miss from Australia is 4 and 20 meat pies. I am not familiar with 4 and 20 meat pies. I'm putting in way too much tomato puree because I don't care and I really like tomatoey flavor. Get in there. There we go. Dave will kick Boris Johnson's love cheeks. Oh no. Good Dave. Dave knows. Dave gets it. Dave understands. Kenny Turkey, hello. Had to play in a concert band, but hope you're doing well. Hanging in there, doing a-okay, and I hope your band stuff is going well. Dachshund fact, Dachshunds are also so short because of dwarfism of the legs. Oh, are they bred to be that way, is it? Because I know with a lot of dog breeds, they're kind of bred to be a certain way, and it's not, like, I hope it isn't unhealthy for them or anything, because I know a lot of dogs suffer from, like, irresponsible breeding for, like, you know, desirable features or whatever bollocks, you know. Is 420 meat pie just a pie made in a pot with pot? Like, that's what's in my head. I'm like, I've never heard of this, ever. Now, we've got a few little bits they're going to cook away there for themselves. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, that smells so good. There. Who that? Petchy, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? And Sarah B, thank you for 100 bitteroonies.
Tareeb 30 cheered. X100 bitteroonies. I swapped the labels on all my roommates' spices as a prank. He hasn't noticed yet, but the time is cumin.
Oh, goodness gracious. Night, Sarah B, thank you for 100 bitteroonies. Fucking time is killing. Oh, holy moly. Ye have an endless supply of these, and ye never fail to make me go. And long may it last. You guys like put labels on spices or just sniff them. I suppose like it's just handier, so you can see them at a glance. You don't have to nose through them, you know? No, Dachshunds were specially bred to scare badgers out of the dens as badger fur was in fashion. Oh, no, the poor badgers. Badgers get a wicked bad deal. I think badgers are lovely. They're just like, I mean, absolutely they will break your ankles, but maybe you shouldn't walk around them, you know? Leave them alone, you know? Leave the poor badgers alone. Oh, this is starting to smell so good. So good. What happens if you sniff paprika? It'll go up your nose and you'll be very upset. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more of this in because I have no self-control. This being tomato puree. Again, you can kind of just make this up as you go along. I'm not gonna come down any like a ton of bricks if you do this wrong or whatever, you know? Another thing, like if you are one, lazy, or two, if you don't have like herbs and everything at your disposal or whatever, you can kind of get like, there's a Knorr brand shepherd's pie mix, which is honestly like, it's pretty good for what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. So you can kind of just do that. You can do up your vegetables and your meat and throw that in, and it'll do you absolutely fine, you know, it'll be absolutely fine. English badgers are fancy, American badgers look like crackheads, and Japanese badgers are fat, chunky boys. They are chunky boys. I think the badgers here are fairly similar to the ones over in England, but they're very cute. They're very cute, but they will break your ankles if you annoy them. So don't annoy them. Don't annoy a badger. Don't do it. Gotta head out, have fun. Flora Donut, look after yourself. Thank you for hopping in today, and we will see you soon. Wait, better check those feckin' spuds. I think we're good on the spud front, actually. I think the spuds are ready. And I gotta drain these bad boys very carefully. Have I ever shown you the potato masher my mum gave me? I don't rightly remember where she got it, but it is mine now. I'm also gonna turn the heat down on this a little bit and just cover it. Put that off to the side so I don't do myself an injury. Whew. Let me show you. Big boy masher. My favorite spice is probably cinnamon. I used to do a part-time job packing cinnamons. You'd think I'd hate the smell, but I love it. Like, that's honestly it. Like, if you like something, you like something, you know? It's just a bag of overpriced seasoning and thickener. But like, if you're stuck and you haven't the time, like, it's handy enough, you know? It's obviously much nicer if you do it from scratch, but you know. Aussie fun fact, there was a war in Australia called the Emu War. We lost against the emus. I've heard about that actually. I have genuinely heard about the Emu War. I learned that robins are different in America. That's crazy. I only know them as small round Dave boys. Yeah, apparently American robins are different. I only found that out a while ago. Oh yes, I think the spuds are more or less perfect. I'm very happy. Very happy. I hope it's enough spud for this, like, this big boy thing I have, because you know, you want a decent layer of spud. You don't want to be skimpy with it, you know? Robins are different. Yeah, apparently American robins are different. Every day's a school day, lads. All right, so we're gonna get Panic Vengeance. Hello, and thank you for the host. How are you getting on for yourself? I'm gonna take a chunk of butter, salted butter, and a little tiny bit of milk just to make it nice and creamy. Now, I'm not going to be piping the spuds onto the, no, I don't notions like that. I'm going to scoop out a respectable amount of butter. I've seen robins here before. Maybe there probably is more than one type. I suppose, like, America's a big place, you know? America's a very big place, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are several types. Is American spuds different from Irish spuds? I do not know. There's probably different varieties that we don't grow here, but I do not know the specifics, to tell you the truth now. I used to work in a shortbread factory up north, but the factory made more than just shortbread. There was mince pies and meringues and stuff. I spent some time on the fudge line and on the pick and pack part of the line. If I wanted to, I could put a fudge packer on my CV. Imagine being like, yes, I was a fudge packer. Oh no. my goodness. Huda. The Weird Tomboy, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for your good self? I feel really weird having my back to you for this long, but I do have to get these spuds mashed, you know? Cake, how the heck you reading chat? You install some sort of high-tech chip in your brain or eye? Phone. I can have this on my phone and be doing the thing over here and still be talking to you. Magic. We are in the future, lads. There's no going back now, which is really for the best. Wild as it seems sometimes. I love fudge, the crumbly kind of best. I've actually not had very much fudge in my life. Like, in all seriousness, I have not had, very much at all. It's just never, I don't know, it's just never been on my radar. Cake having to rush around to read the follow. See, I could just, wait. I can just beep the button to have the, there we go. Now I have my activity feed as well. We're in the future, lads, for real this time. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of milk in here. Little bit. Amir, hello. Amir, how are you getting on? Good to see you. Ratboy says, me and my family made fudge for Christmas. The process was fun, but I'm almost certain we did not make fudge. But was it good? Did you at least have something edible at the end? It'd be interesting actually to try and make fudge from scratch. That'd be, oh no, spud down. Feck it, no, it's lost. It's gone. How's Cake? I'm well anyway. And I hope you're well yourself. My favorite fudge is a brand called Moo Moo Fudge. Oh, that sounds so cute. That's adorable. I've made fudge before. It's too rich for me. Also, hello, Sakasaki. How are you doing? I would like to try making it at some point. I think it'd be worth trying at least, you know? I think it'd be worth trying. Cake, stop saying that. I legit have adopted a tog into my daily vocab. Yes! Yes, you have. Here's some extra potato for the one you lost. Thank you. The poor spud. I should, and I probably could get a little potato ricer, but like, there's a bit of a workout in this, you know? Actually, I could probably just talk to you while I do this and be like front-facing while I mash these spuds, because this is going to take, get on that feckin' heat. This is probably going to take a few minutes. Hello, I'm back. Jerry Rainbows. It's a lovely name. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Rip spud, gone too soon. Oh, look at, Do we want a spud close-up? I'm being entirely serious. Do you want like a mash close-up? Dylan, hello. I'm well. How are you getting on yourself? Yes for spud close-up. You ever rice a potato? You ever just make a spud into rice? Mash close-up. It's not 100% done. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put a little more butter. Into it just to make sure it is sufficiently perfect. I've never made perfect match, but I get close. I don't know if I'm ready for the ASMR. Oh my god, like spud mashing ASMR. Goodness gracious. So, other than the massive amount of butter I'm putting in the spuds, shepherd's pie is kind of healthy. Like, it's like maybe if you're on like a low carb diet or whatever, like, but I mean, as long as you're putting in your vegetables and you know, you're using decent meat and the whole lot, it's not bad. Like, it's a pretty wholesome meal if you ask me. The American robin is a migratory songbird of the wider thrush family. It's named after the European robin because of its reddish-orange breast, though the two species are, not closely related, but the European robin belonging to the Old World flycatcher family. There you know. There you go. That explains actually why some depictions of robins just don't look like robins at all. Have you ever tried to throw the spuds up and mash them up? Do what? Do what? Your kitchen must smell. Oh, the kitchen, like, the only smell I'm getting right now is spud. Now, to be fair, hang on, I gotta taste a bit of this. You have to taste it to make sure there's no lumpy boys in there. Because there's nothing more disappointing when you put all the effort into making mash and then it's lumpy. Needs a bit of salt. Where's the little bit, get up and out of there, little bit of salt and mash it in. You don't want too much salt. You don't want it to be minging with salt, but you know, just a little bit. Assaulting the spuds. Yes, I am. You're gonna fight about it. Oh yes, hang on. Now I don't want to overmash them either because I found out that that's a thing you can do. missing something. I don't know what. Jeff, 4, 3, 2, 1. How are you doing? Mash them like they murdered your family. Oh goodness, no, I couldn't be doing that. I know why they taste different. Because I haven't made mash with dairy gold in ages. I usually make it with real butter, so more salt. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I don't care. Don't judge me. Local streamer accidentally eats all the mash before even putting in the pie. Oh, I've nearly done that on occasion. Like, I've genuinely been close to doing that. Salty spuds, no judgment. Thank goodness. You know what I like? A little bit of coarse mustard in the mash. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm going to try and keep some semblance of a sleep schedule. Good night, everyone. Charlotte, good night. Look after yourself. There's just... Do we have any feckin' real butter in here? Hang on. We don't. We're all out of real butter. And it gets too cold in this house to have real butter. Like, once we get into kind of October, November time, so... I can't taste any... I can't take the feckin'... Get in! There's barely nothing coming out of this, no wonder. If I die, I die. Bonfire last night was good. Was it? I hope everyone's animals and everything are alright. I hope your pets are not too scarred. Spuds with sea salt and real butter. Oh, so good. So good. It gets too cold to have butter. Yes, so like, you can have the butter, but like, you end up ripping the bread apart. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the sweet spot. Okay, I realize it looks the same. Dr. Blake, hello, currently eating mashed potatoes with horseradish. All right, do we want an early close-up? We're gonna get an early close-up of the mash. Rate my mashed potato out of 10. You ready? Mash. I mean, it doesn't look especially appealing, but like, it's spud, you know? You can't go wrong with spud. It's spuddy goodness. Hang on to like... spuddy goodness. It's smooth, it's spud. Can you really go wrong? You know, can you really go wrong? Mash out of 10, thank you. 65 out of 10, I'll take that. What's potatoes, precious? I wanted, oh my goodness. I'm pretty happy with this. Like, I'm usually very, very harsh on myself about the quality of the mashed potato I make, because I'm like, if I get one singular teeny tiny lump of the whole thing, I'm like, that's it, I can't cook to save my life, I quit. But I've started being a little bit kinder to myself recently, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that so far. Speedrun mash percent. Now to get the nostalgia going, who remembers Bodger and Badger? I do not remember that at all. Not even one bit. Not even one bit. Surrey says 1,000% or 100% of 100%. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got one part of this right. We got one half of the pie, good and right and together. Thank goodness. Love yourself by loving what you create. Exactly. And if you don't like what you create, see how you can improve and be kind to yourself. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Sometimes I feel like I'm always on the starting block, but you know, that's fine too. That's okay too. Okay, I'm gonna check on this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes, look, oh. Oh God, that smells so good. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is coming together nicely, nicely, nicely. Now, the meat is actually cooked through kind of, so I can start tasting this so I can season it properly. Spoon. Spoon og. Get a little bit of onion. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's really good! Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God. I don't actually think that needs anything else. That's absolutely gorgeous. Oh! Oh, 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 I feel like a child at Christmas. This is amazing. Ah! That's so good. It's so good. Imagine it being so many years and people still recognize it out thousands. I think I missed what that was about. Gonna get breakfast. Jeff, you go get your breakfast. You go get your eating food. Bring me back some, please. I'm starving. God, this is genuinely very nice. This is very, very nice. Now, the recipe, I've never done this before for shepherd's pie, but I might give it a go. The recipe says that, like any soups or sauces, you can use a little bit of flour to thicken it up a little bit. So I could try it like a little bit. I don't think it's going to mess it up, you know? I think it's going to mess it up. Do you have a PS5 yet? It's going to be like Black Friday, but in a nutshell. I'm not pushed about PS5. I'm going to be honest, like, I'm actually not pushed about it at all. There's like 1 or 2 games that I'm like, Frog Maiden. I would share if I could. I'm going to get a little bit of plain flour. I'm going to use like a tablespoon and see how that mixes in, see if it's all right. I've actually a little extra bit of stock I could feck in as well, which I probably should at this stage. Again, don't want it too watery, but we want that flavor, you know? He's fainting. Oh, geez, hang on. Sit up, Dave. Dave, come on. Dave. Good Dave. Good Dave. Taste the buttery potatoes from the screen. Yes. 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 Okay, so I'm gonna push this back. We have a little bit, oh, that's already starting to thicken up kind of on its own. So we're gonna add in the rest of this, which is not a lot now, mind you. Oh, that's good. All right, in you go. I'm going to add quite literally like 1 tablespoon and see how it gets on. I need another clean spoon. I'll call this a rough tablespoon. Again, you can kind of make this up as you go along. If anybody wants to try this out, ! recipe is close enough to what I'm using. But again, you can kind of throw in whatever you like, which is the beauty of something like this. You know, you don't have to be tied directly to the recipe necessarily, you know? So I'm gonna just give it a little stir as I'm adding it. I don't want it to be all lumpy and mank, you know? You know? Willows, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for your good self? Now that is coming together quite nicely now. No. Break it up. Good. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Now, oh yes. Now, get back you. That is getting very nice and creamy, very good. Cooking with Cake Jumper, cooking is an art. And I was like, honestly, like baking is a science, cooking is not. So that's why I'm very, very happy about being able to do a stream like this week. I say able as though there's anything stopping me normally, but you know what I mean. Not fussed about Xbox or PS5. I'll just keep subscribed to Game Pass on the PC. Yeah, actually, I didn't realize how decent Game Pass is. Hashtag not sponsored, but genuinely, it's actually pretty good, you know, for the price. Cooking is art, baking is science. That's exactly it. Cake in 2030. So I've moved to the IKEA stuffed animals section. Hey, don't tempt me. Oh, that looks. Oh, I wish I could show you this. Hang on, I'm actually going to, I know this is mad, I'm going to take a video on my phone and bring it over and hold it over the camera because that's the only way I can make this work. Hang on, let me. I need to show you how much this is after thickening up. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna, I'm gonna give this a proper mix. Hang on. Give it a proper mix. I feel like it might benefit from a tiny bit more liquid. I don't want it to be dried out, you know? That would be no good at all. So I might add a teeny tiny bit more liquid. It shouldn't make it too runny or anything. Whatever works. Can you stream for your phone? I mean, I could, but I couldn't stream while I'm already streaming, if you know what I mean. Like I couldn't override, I wouldn't want to override what I'm doing, but this is what we're getting. Look at that. Look at that. That is, like that looks pretty good. A lot of people who do cooking streams have like a 2-camera setup, but because I haven't really figured out a decent way to do it without kind of making it a bit awkward, you know? Maybe one of these fine days we'll get like a teeny tiny, like a little webcam or something that I could like clip onto here or something, but until then, I got no ideas. Why did you have to show this? It's so good, so good. I'm gonna just get a little bit of the boiling water. There's a little bit of this left down in here. We're just gonna give it a little bit of that and pop that in. Just a tiny little bit at a time. I'm gonna stir it in. Hang on, let me get my phone so I'm still able to talk to you. Happy already ate. I'm just, how much gin is in this recipe? Oh, Stark, the gin comes later. You couldn't waste good gin throwing it in like that. No way, no way, no how. No way, no how. All right, we can pop that. But how are you, Stark? How are you doing? How are you getting on for your good self? I hope you're well. Now with you playing more Zelda, are you excited for your Zelda's 35th anniversary? If they make a big thing of it, it is as they did with Mario. I'm excited. I'm interested to see what they do for it. Like, I really am interested to see, and I hope they do something that makes Zelda fans happy, because, you know, you deserve it. But like, in all seriousness, I'd love to see them do something very fun and good and nice. Breath of the Wild 2 dropped for the 35th. I'd say like that would make sense as well. That would make perfect sense for them to drop it then, you know. It's definitely coming next year. I reckon 2021 is going to be a very good year for games. Because, I mean, at this stage, Cyberpunk's probably coming out next year. No, but in all seriousness, I feel like we're going to have a lot of good titles next year, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about how this is looking, I'm going to be honest. I regret not putting more peas in, but let me just taste this. Viridi Rain, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I'm sorry I haven't me back to you. I must seem pig ignorant, but I haven't the two cameras set up together at all just yet. I don't think they're going to drop it next year, 2022. I don't mind waiting for it, is the thing. I really don't mind waiting for a new Breath of the Wild. Like, if it's good, I'll wait. No! I lost a little bit of beef. Goodbye, beef. I knew ye well. Oh, sweet holy Jesus, that's really good. Oh, that's... Oh! Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm gonna put a teeny tiny bit more thyme in. I don't want to overload it, but just a little bit more. I really like thyme. Air horn sound. Hello, I just want a Skyward Sword HD situation. I mean, you never know. I feel like, I mean, Zelda's a pretty big selling franchise, so I imagine they put in a lot of effort, you know? So, fingers crossed. I was gonna say fingers crossed for you, but now I'm getting invested in Zelda. So, Diamond Pearl. Oh! Please. I'm not fussed about Cyberpunk now. I've been enjoying the Watch Dogs too much. See, I'm not invested in Cyberpunk because it's just not the kind of game I'd go for like normally. But you never know. You never know. I'm just like, I'm not fussed. I'm sure it's going to be very good, but it's not the kind of game I would pick out for myself, do you know? Okay, let me get the onions. Okay. I think it's about time. I'm gonna let that do its thing for a minute and let the oven preheat. It is almost time to put everything in the oven. This is pretty good, like 2 hours in and we actually have something ready to go in the oven. Moldy Lemons, hello, I've never had shepherd's pie, but I've always wanted to. I would recommend, like, it's fairly simple. If I can manage to make one while I'm also talking shite back and forth the whole time, then absolutely. Like, it's a nice straightforward recipe. You just throw everything in and you're done. And if you get as far as here, where I am, where everything is actually cooked and you don't want to wait for the oven, you can kind of just eat it as it is. Like, everything is cooked. Shepherd's pie is nice and simple, easy, super it's so tasty. And you can just throw it in whatever you want, you know? If you have like lots of ends of vegetables and stuff, like little, like small bits of vegetables left over from cooking something else, you can throw it all in and you're done, you know? You're done. I've never played Skyward Sword, so I'd love a remake on Switch. I've never played, like, again, I've only played now halfway-ish, less than halfway, I think, through my second ever Zelda game, so I'm not, I have no strong feelings about the other ones, but I'm gonna have to try them out now. Cyanide Toaster, hello, the Minecraft, oh yeah, the Caves and Cliffs, oh, I forgot all about the Caves and Cliffs update is next year. Candles in Minecraft. Candles in Minecraft. Witch huts, appropriately decorated. Yes, candles. No, that's real. Candles. Candles. And you can put lava in cauldrons. From what I've seen, this is from people posting stuff from the snapshots anyway. It me, your noodle arm bay. McDarrow's not new. You don't have noodle arms? Yes, I do. Okay, you do. Okay, he has noodle arms, apparently. Earth Dash on... A shark close-up. I'm the kind of person who sometimes forgets about veggies I still have in my fridge, so maybe I'll have to start getting into shepherd's pie. I'm telling you, shepherd's pie and stew as well. Hello, Yawa, hello. Yes, lava in cauldrons. This is real. Oh God, Dave, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sit, Dave, sit. Ah, jeez, I'll get him in a minute. One shark close-up. One shark. Shark does not appreciate food waste. If you have stuff lying around and it's not like mank, you can make something. Use up those leftovers. Use up those vegetables in the fridge. Like genuinely, shepherd's pie, stews, anything like that, little pies, you can do it. You can do it, no waste. No waste. Make sure you drink enough water, lads. Make sure you're unplugging from your social media regularly. And if you're hungry, eat some food. And Shark give you a hug. Shark give you a hug. Don't knock the camera over. Don't knock the camera over. Good Shark. Good Shark. I really thought he was going to knock it there. He's getting very comfortable. He was getting very, very comfortable. Dave is the destroyer of words. He's going to destroy me if I don't sit him back up now. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Masks, and Twilight Princess have remakes already. So I think it's likely they're going to give a remake to Skyward Sword. Most likely. Didn't, it was for the Wii U, I think, Twilight Princess got a remake. Or I could be wrong on that. I'm just trying to remember off that time period. Spiral Consciousness, hello, how are you doing? Okay, we're gonna pop his hats back on. Queen Rowlet swooping in to say hello. Currently at work, so I can't stay. Hope the stream's going well. And I drew the sweet burb. Oh my god. Wait. The burb has been drawn. The burb has been drawn. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? The burb's been drawn. Do. Where's the burb? Where's the burb? Where's the burb? Oh my god, lads. Oh, he doesn't even look like a destroyer of worlds. Queen Rowlet, True Dave. Look at him. No, look, he's so perfect. Oh, what a sweet boy. Look at him. Look. Oh, bless. Oh, I love him. What a sweetheart. Oh, Dave. You wouldn't even know you were a world destroyer. Miko-san. Ooh, thank you for the follow. How are you doing for yourself? I'm glad you appreciate Dave and also everything that's happening here. Oh my goodness. All right. We are going to... Oh yes, I think this is ready to go in the oven. I think we're ready to put this in the oven. I think it's got like enough moisture so that it won't lose flavor and everything. I think we're... Oh, yeah, no, that's ready to go in. So I think we're gonna have to use the big boy. My sister's having a hard morning. I showed her your stream and she said you're cute and then joined us for breakfast. Oh, I'm glad. It's good. I know this is very strange, but like, it's really nice to have like, social eating is a very nice thing if you're feeling down. I don't know what it is. I suppose it's just like in our brains, you know, one of those things. Alex Burb, welcome back. It is going well. We're about to assemble the pie. How in the fresh hell am I going to do this? Hang on. Where did I have I had a tea towel. Where's the tea towel gone? Where's the tea towel gone? Where's it gone? Oh, there isn't fresh one. Hang on. Fresh tea towel. Cake, have you ever had a Bailey's hot chocolate to really take the edge off my work? I'm not really fussed on Bailey's. I don't like it a whole lot. It's a little too, I don't know, it's a little too rich or something for me. It always sounds really good. Actually, I have a feeling that this is I don't think this is going to be enough to fill this. I think this might be a bit ambitious. I think we might need the smaller one. Feck it, I'll just throw it in and see what happens. Let me try flattening it out. Sorry, I missed your name completely. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I think we might actually be okay. This seems all right. Yeah, I think this is okay. It's not gonna be like super, super thick, but like it's completely fine. Gabe, you ever had a white or black Russian? I haven't, no. I never have. I'm just gonna give this a little stir because all the carrots are over one side. All right, that seems okay. Have you considered yeeting Dave? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Dave would kill me dead. I'd be killed dead. Bridget 23. Sorry, I missed your name. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you getting on for yourself? Have you ever had white 43? The regular 43 is good, but white 43 is so good. I've never heard of it. I've actually never ever heard of it at all. Maybe gotten drunk on White Russians while watching The Big Lebowski. I ain't judging. You do you. We are nearly ready. to put this in the oven. Okay, Google, next song. I feel like I should be dancing. I feel a lot of pressure. Stop listening to me. Okay, Google, next song. Who's that? Who's that? Lukey, hello! Lukey, thank you for the host. How are you doing? Okay, this is cooled enough that, yeah, I can put this down here and nothing's going to melt, I hope. I'm just going to, oh yeah, that's good. I'll do, okay. I need a spoon. 1 spoon. Nixter says Irish whiskey and coffee. I don't know if anyone got the ASMR of that happening, but what often happens to me when I'm putting together a shepherd's pie is everything starts getting mixed up. Hello!
Hello.
How are you?
That smells nice.
It is very good so far. So everything tastes nice separately at least. So I'm just gonna put all the spud on, try and spread it out without, you know, messing everything up, and we're gonna be good. You good?
A collection of jellified limbs.
You're what?
A collection of jellified limbs.
Oh God, no, what happened, you? Oh, just in general, okay.
I just finished my lunch workout.
Oh no. Oh, so that's why you were talking about having noodle arms. You don't have noodle arms, it's fine. I wear the noodle arms in this relationship.
I think we both have noodle arms.
We do both have noodle arms, but that's okay. Soon we will be buff. Soon we will be really buff and strong. Oh no.
That's gonna hurt there.
Oh no, he in pain. Oh. He in pain. Oh. Buff like, exactly, buff like Dave. Wouldn't everyone like to be buff like Dave? Look how round and intimidating he is.
Remember how buff Shark was just after he got stuffed?
Oh, Shark was so buff when we restuffed him. Lads, do you remember when we restuffed Shark? He was like, he's like, he was so strong. That's it. Just Dave.
Oh no.
Oh no, Dave. My wife and I have just started to work out. We can all get buffed together. I'm glad like we're not the only ones who just started in lockdown, but like I'm such a baby weakling. I do need the help. Okay, so exactly what I thought would happen is happening, where the shepherd's pie is kind of getting a bit mixed up. I don't have quite enough mash to cover the end properly, so we're kind of just gonna do our best here, and it's still gonna be nice, and that's the beauty of shepherd's pie.
He cuddled him.
Oh, he cuddled him. Ah, look. Thank you, McDara. Goodbye. Cake, do you watch Twitch chat itself or the Streamlabs log in the scene? Because sometimes I write something out of the commands, I know whether it comes across. I can see the commands, so I can see the chat as ye can see it, so do not worry. Sometimes I do just miss things though, you know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. Chara was taken, hello, how are you doing? All right, so we're a little short of spud to actually cover this properly, but like, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. We have a little bit at the end that's not covered in spud. It's still gonna be really nice. So, at this stage, you wanna get your fork, and I kind of just like put little grooves in it. I just put little groovy bits in it, you know? Little groovy bits. Nixter, thank you for 100 bitteroonies.
Nixter_MK45 cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Looking yummy, 4-leaf clover.
Oh, thank you. So far, so good anyway. So far, so good. So it's like everything I have here is cooked. So you could actually, like if you're feeling lazy, you wouldn't have to put this in the oven if you didn't want. You could just eat it as it is. But we're gonna be patient. We're gonna put it in the oven because that's when it really gets good. So we're gonna pop this in for about 20 minutes. And we want to try and brown the top. Why would you eat it cold? Oh, it's not cold. That's the thing. Like this is, the meat and everything has just come off the pan. The spuds have just been mashed. Like everything's actually still hot or warm at least. Let's see, I didn't leave anything here. Okay, so we're gonna pop this in for, I want to say about 20 minutes, and then we'll check and see if it's browning nicely. Oh, heavy boy. Oh, heavy boy. Oh, heavy boy. Okay, Google. Set a 20-minute timer.
Okay, 20 minutes. And we're starting now.
All right. Could I request a basil close-up? You absolutely could. Give me a minute. I'll go find basil. But it's out of my hands now. It's in the oven. But like, this is the beauty of things that are not baking. It doesn't matter what happens from this point on. It's still going to be good. I'm going to get basil. Oh, basil. What a good Basil. He's here now. Basil's here now. Well, I suppose we have to sit him somewhere. Oh, geez, where will we sit him? I can't sit him here because he'll be in the way of Dave. I could sit him like here. We'll get to the problem when we have a shark close-up. It'll be fine. Okay, now we can actually sit and chill for a few minutes. I demand that Basil be boopable. I don't think you actually can run out of space for commands, but I got a lot of them going right now. Holy moly. Oh, since his name is Basil, does he come from Brazil? He doesn't. Okay, Google, next song. He doesn't come from Brazil, but he is very cute. And I'm going to eat this mash with a spoon because there's tiny, tiny little bits left in here. And I'm starving. Oh, wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. Cosmo Sheep, thank you for bitteroonies.
Sheep cheered. X100 bitteroonies. The end of the pie that doesn't have potatoes on it is just the low carb end though. Why would you eat shepherd's pie on a low carb diet? Praise be Dave, may his wrath be swift.
Praise be Dave indeed. It's like, you know, it's grand. You can't really go that far wrong with this, you know? Davy Rooney. Davy Rooney, oh. Back with my breakfast, got a couple of sandwiches and hash browns. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I am going to eat carrots out of the pan, don't judge me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, carrots in half. So good. God, that's really good. Really. Oh, really good. Flippy, hello! Everything's going pretty well so far. How are you doing? Zero judgment here, I do the same. I mean, like, it'd be a sin to waste it, you know? It'd be a real sin to waste it. Y'all, between Death Steal, Putin, and the US election, trending Twitter is chaos. Oh, I don't even... Holy God. Oh, that's a lot. A lot to be dealing with. Lads, will we take a quick break for just a few minutes? I'm going to throw on the... Do I want a cup of tea? I don't know if I want a cup of tea. Not yet. Nothing about a cup of tea yet. I am going to do a quick cleanup. I'm going to throw a load of stuff in the dishwasher. So, get a cup of tea, get a snack, and we'll be back in I want to say like 2 minutes. I'm going to run an ad, so if you're not subscribed, you might see that. Just trying to disable those pre-rolls, and I'm gonna drop some links for any new friends as well, alright? Have yourselves a break. All right, I'm back. Hello, how we doing? Are we still here? On Shepherd's Pie now, Cake, what have you done? I just did what I had to, you know? Shark won't let me take away this onion, so I guess it's his now. I guess it's his onion. I'm not gonna fight with him about that, you know? Hello, we're here and not a wooing. That sounds like a fib. That sounds like a dirty lie, but... feck it, sure. Ah, clean, magic. I just moved the bowl of bits that needs to go out in the brown bin there because I didn't want to be in and out that door. Not at all, at all, at all. I think I'm gonna pop on some slightly boppier music. That Harris Heller thing, the Harris Heller playlist I was playing last week, which is actually oh, pretty good. Doodles, hello, I'm well, how are you getting on yourself? Oh my goodness, we only have clean lies in this chat, exactly, only clean lies. Let me see, the Harris Heller, where is it? It must be in my history, recently, there it is, there he is. There was like an EDM one which was really... Oh, wait, no, is that the one? Is that the one we were... No, that's so... Synthwave, that's what we were listening to. I've been doodling memes. Ooh, very good. Have you been having fun? Ooh, Jesus, that's loud. Oh, that... For some reason that reminded me of, you know when you started up a PlayStation 1, that noise, that's exactly what it sounded like. That was really strange. Synthwave sounds nice, because, you know, we gotta keep going. I haven't had a full night of sleep, so gotta stay going somehow, lads. So we actually don't have very long to wait until the end of this, but I will be reviewing some chocolate biscuit cake at the end of the stream, so just saying. Inverted uwu will be frowned upon. It will be frowned upon. I forgot to put this in the dishwasher. Ooh, bit of onion, away. In you go. Oh my goodness, I stayed up because I like my UK and Euro streamers. I'm glad you are sticking around with this Euro streamer. But do get a sleep. Do be good yourself. Do sleep eventually if you need it. Zero Thim says, Cake, I have a question. What streaming software do you use? I'm thinking of starting to stream. I use Streamlabs OBS and I haven't really had any trouble with it. I find it's very easy to use. It's very straightforward. It's not ideal for everyone. Some people like OBS, because you have a little more, I think you can like have a little more control over the stream or some such thing, but I get on great with Streamlabs OBS, to be honest, so I would recommend it. Angel Ash, hello, how are you doing for yourself? How are you doing? I'm back. A guy's going on about how my model's wheels look off and he's telling me they're in the right and me telling them they're in the right place. Having not seen one IRL and just using Google and YouTube for reference is harder. Oh, I hope he's been nice about it at least. I hope he's been at least nice about it. No problem at all though, Zero Thim, no problem at all. It's the one I've been using, like for my first like 3 or 4 streams, like back in February, I used the Twitch brand. Twitch has like a streaming software it's good for like absolute beginners, but you can't really have much, you have no flexibility. Like it's very, very basic, but once I got a few streams in and realized I wanted to keep doing this, McDara recommended Streamlabs for me, so it was good. It was good. I'm delighted. Still using it. Baker, hello. If I get a camera, I'll do bacon with Baker. Oh, please do. Please do. I'd be there for that. Jay Cuba says, I'd like to stream in the future. What suggestions would you give? Like, I don't know what I can tell you that hasn't already been said, but like in general, like on Tinternet, but just make sure you're enjoying it, you know? Don't play, like a big thing is like, don't play games just because they're popular. Make sure you're actually having fun, you know? Now I know some people stream like competitive games and they get really into it and that's kind of different, but that, and yes, a consistent schedule is good as well if you can. I know like when I started streaming, I was still doing shift work, so I didn't have a schedule, I was just kind of doing one here and doing one there, but that's good. I would recommend playing things you like, have a schedule, and yeah. Have a good microphone. Like if you want to upgrade your setup at any point, like a good microphone, like I would genuinely prioritize audio quality over picture quality if you have to choose, you know? I need to learn how to bake first. I'm a fraud. Oh, Baker. It's okay. I won't judge you. I won't judge you. Not much. Use social media. Yeah, if you want to get into promoting yourself and stuff, social media is good, but like I don't I don't think it's the most important thing, because like you can be great at your social media, and then like if something's not right with your stream, then that's not going to hold anyone, you know. We're not going to have a good time. Kath, welcome home from school, how are you? Just as good advice, 80% of the recommended streamers in my view are playing either Among Us or Phasmophobia. I'm sure they're good games, but still, yeah, that's the thing. Like, now don't get me wrong, I know I play some games that are quite popular, but you can do that like as long as you're enjoying yourself, you know. As long as you're enjoying, that is incredibly important. Like, a lot of people are like, right, I'm going to be a big streamer, and they do nothing but like solo queue League of Legends for like weeks. And that's great if you can like have the chats, if you're very good at the game or anything. But if you're just playing it because it's popular, that's no good. If you really enjoy playing solo queue, then like 100% keep going, you know. One thing I thought about would be live streaming, taking apart small machinery or something like that on a bench top with a webcam. That would genuinely be very, very, very cool. I think that kind of stuff is very interesting to watch. Now, I wouldn't have a clue about it myself, of course, but like that would, I suppose that would come under maybe like makers and crafts or some such thing, but that would be really cool. I need to work on the frames issues I have in Arma 3. They haven't released a stable build since they released the game. Oh, that's really frustrating. How long has the game been out? Huh? The goal of streaming isn't to be popular and make money, is to have fun. Like, first and foremost, like, I started out because I wanted to just have like a fun hobby on the side and chat to people, and here I am today, you know? Here I am today, but you should be treating it like something you really enjoy doing, you know? Glazek, I remember you. I do remember you. You are from Russia, indeed. How are you doing, Glazek? How are you? Me big streamer, me only play Fortnite. And there's nothing wrong with Fortnite. Well, I've no strong feelings one way or the other. You're having fun, you know? You're having fun. Arma 3 released in 2013 and there's no stable release. That's just messing. That's just pure mess now. That's no good. Kasai, thank you for 5 cake bits. Hey, thank you very much, Kasai. You're very kind. Ratboy says, I just want to stream drawing and banter with chat. Honestly, like, do it. Arts and crafts can be... It's just a crumb. It's just a weird looking crumb. Away with you. A lot of people really enjoy like streaming and chilling and chatting with art and stuff. Kasai, thank you for 5 dead bitteroonies. 5 dead bitteroonies. I'd love to stream making plushies, but I'm shy and I don't think I could keep up with the chats. Well, like, the thing is, you can kind of take it at your own pace, and like, if you can't keep up, like, there are days here, especially on Fridays, where you will miss stuff in chat, but you've got to just have fun, you know? Like, if someone's going to get pissy at you for not seeing a message, then are you going to entertain them, you know, that sort of way? You don't have to cater to people who are there just to be like annoyed that they're not getting attention off you. Does that make sense? That makes sense. And obviously I like to talk to as many of you as I can, and I think for the most part I manage, but don't get too hung up on that, all right? And Kasai, thank you for 5 snowy bits. Have you played Among Us? I haven't. I don't really have. I've talked about this before. I'm not really interested, to be honest. They just said their 2.0 update, and the running joke is that it's always in a constant state of crashing. Oh no. Oh jeez. Got some moldy lemons. That's what I do. Haven't streamed art in a while, but hanging and doing art is fun. Yeah, like I've popped into art streams a few times, and like they just seem really chill. You know, it just seems like a very nice, like a relaxed time. So give it a go. Like, at the absolute worst, you don't enjoy it, and that's that. You know. Kasai, thank you for 10 bitteroonies. 10 of them. I should really work on getting those custom cheer emotes. Oh, pardon me, disgusting. I should probably do that. Custom cheer emotes. I don't even know what kind of a custom cheer emote I'd get, though, you know? I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh, leggies. Okay, Google, how long's left of my timer? I'm hungry.
You've got 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining.
4 minutes. Kasai, thank you for another 10 bitteroonies. Music is pretty funky. It's funky. It's the Harris Heller stream beats. It's the what you call the. I've already forgotten what it's called. Synthwave, that's the one. And that's all of them. Thank you, Kasai. You're very good. You're very good. Ratboy says, I'll have to get over a huge heap of anxiety, but I'll do it one day or so, help me. And like, at the end of the day, if you really don't enjoy it, like, it's no pressure, you know? It's no pressure. Shark clapping is a him just going like this. Oh my god, that would be so cute. That'd be so cute. Hungy. I'm getting hungy as well. Let me... Oh, yes, Yes, it looks so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God, it looks so good. It's like, it's got the little brown bits on top. It's getting a little bit crunchy looking. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, just like a crispy bits. Who's that? Who's that? Trotibu? Trotibu, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm just in my zone right now because this is going very well for me. Cosmonaut Sheep! Oh my goodness, thank you for 500 bitteroonies!
X 500 bitteroonies. Pie time, 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 pie time.
Pie time. Pie time. Pie time. Thank you for 500 bitteroonies. Thank you so much, Cosmonaut Sheep. It is pie time. Axburb says, hey, Cake, you know what? What do I know? What do I know, Axburb? Tell me. What do I know? Heck yeah, pie time, May. Heck yeah, pie time. Oh, okay, we're gonna take it out. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm gonna take it out. Take it out. I'm gonna 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 do it. Okay, Google, cancel my timer. Okay, Google, cancel my timer.
Okay, I cancelled it.
I think I love it here. I'm so glad, Trojibu. I'm so glad. I hope you love what I'm about to take out of the oven. Oh my Lord. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my God. Oh, it's like bubbling at the edges. It's, oh. I hope I can take this out without burning myself. Oh, yes. It is a good day this day. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it back in for a minute. It's not quite crispy enough on top for my liking. I'm gonna give it like another 5 minutes. Okay, Google, actually 4. Set a 4-minute timer.
Sure, 4 minutes. And that's starting now.
4 minutes. Peach in it, hello. Hello from Oz and hello from Ireland. How are you doing? No cheese on top. I don't do cheese on top, but I respect cheese on top. It's just not my thing. I put cheese on most other things. Expert, what's going on? What's going on? Crispy cheese though would be good. Oh no.
Cosmonaut_sheep cheered. X 100 bitteroonies. Okay, Google, tell me in great.
Actually, thank you for the bitteroonies. Let me try it. Okay, Google, am I great?
Will and Grace is an American sitcom that aired from 1998 to 2020 and starred Deborah Messing, Megan Mullally, and Eric McCormick.
Excuse me? I thought I was talking about Will and Grace. I'll take that as a yes. Did I ever tell you about when we used to have the Alexa? If you asked it, if you went Alexa, if you said Alexa Brits out, it would start playing like space noises. It would actually because it thinks you're saying bridge sounds. So you get like bridge of a spaceship sounds. Okay, Google. Am I great?
You're as cool as a cucumber. A frozen cucumber.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Ah, adorable corporations, eh? It's a very specific thing. It is a very specific thing to ask for. Cake, you're the greatest. No, you, all of you. As cool as a cucumber, though. I'll take that. My Google said, I think you're the coolest person I know. Oh, that's very cute. Does your Google know anyone else? Either way, I think they're right. What'd you make the cake from? So today, guys, it's not a cake. We're doing like meat with vegetables and spuds on top. So I'm very excited about it. Kasai, thank you for more bitteroonies.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
All right, well, I gotta go down, I guess. Bye. I'm down. Goodbye. Down I go. Gotta get down on Friday, so I'm down. What can I say? If you're down on Friday, you're down on Friday. You gotta back up at some point. Cake, we think we're great. You guys, thank you. Thank you. Oh, does Google play Skyrim? Try it, Alexa does. Oh. Okay, Google. Can we play Skyrim?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Useless. Throw out the whole thing. Throw out the whole thing. Box, hello. What does Shark have? Shark has friends. Shark has Dave and an onion that he won't let me take away. And I'm not impressed. Apparently I can teleport. Baker says I got 3D Mario All-Stars from Walmart. I'm going to prank my friends by making them think I'm giving them a code for the game when I used it already. Oh no, that's so mean. Oh no. Oh no, you poor friends. Okay, Google, do you like pineapple on pizza?
I've never tried pizza. I get my energy from answering questions. And electricity.
Oh, she's very droll. She's very droll. Ooh. Okay. It's time.
Kasai Red cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Congratulations on becoming the best cake to ever wear a jumper. IT also makes you THR warmest Twitch streamer.
Thank you for 100 bitteroonies. I don't know if I'm the warmest Twitch streamer, but like I'm feeling pretty toasty right now. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Everybody stop. Everybody stop, it's perfect. Obsidian Nighthawk, hello. You're talking to your Google's making mine answer you. I know, I'm so sorry. Margaret Thatcher, fun fact, she's still dead in the ground. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh my God. Grown adult woman. Okay. Oh yes. This is what it's all about, lads. This is what it's all about. So it's leaked quite a bit at the edges, but like that's part of the goodness. That is absolutely part of the goodness. For a while I thought the text man was saying literalies. Huh? Austin Legg, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I thought the text mean was saying literalies. Oh, bitteroonies. What's your favorite Margaret Thatcher cook? Mine was like, the flames, the pitchforks, the agony. I shouldn't have started all those minors. Me too. Funny that, isn't it? Did you see the video of newscaster accidentally saying they were going to read a tweet from Margaret Thatcher? Oh God. Jesus Christ. Oh God, you wouldn't be well. You wouldn't be well. Oh my goodness. Why does everyone hate Thatcher? She had the cheek to stay alive for so long. All right, I'm gonna get a thicker, I'm gonna just take this because this is still clean. Actually, no, this is a little damp. The heat will go straight through it. I've learned my lesson on that before. Hang on. Let me see. Aha, we have another identical towel. I don't know how I'm gonna give you the close-up on this. Margaret Thatcher, the milk snatcher, exactly. She stopped the kids getting their free milk in the schools. That's no good. Among other things, I'm gonna put down 2 layers of tea towel here. Hang on, I could probably put this layer down as well. I learned that the hard way using a damp pot holder runs. Yeah, like nobody tells you this. Nobody tells you that you can't do that. You just have to learn through trial and error, or rather error and error. Okay, I'm going to do a lift of this. Oh my God. All right, you know what, Fecka? While I have a grip on it, you're getting the close-up. Oh! do we want shepherd's pie close up? Shepherd's pie close up. So it's after leaking around the edges, and for anyone only joining in now, I didn't have enough spud to put it right down the end, but wholesome. 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 Wait. Let me hang on. I like to see your reaction. I gotta move the laptop so I can see. Up. Hang on. Wholesome. Have I earned my chef hat this week, lads? Oh God, that actually looks gorgeous. Look at that. You can see where they where it's kind of bled out the edges. Got the little crispy bits on top. Oh lads, I'm pretty happy. Oh lads, smell that. Oh yes. Oh, it has been too long. Cosmonaut Sheep, thank you for 100 bitteroonies.
Cosmonaut_Sheep cheered. X100 bitteroonies. That is a lovely buy. The chef hat goes to you.
Yes.
Dave approves.
Yes. Now I want to leave it cool just a little. What am I doing? Of course I'm not leaving it cool. Get a plate. Who that? Lazy Weeb. Oh, Lazy Weeb, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime Aroonie. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Now you have all of that shark goodness to throw left, right, and center. And True Sam Sanity, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Makes me thirstier for my coffee. Hey. Oh my goodness. Gillikin's Basilisk. If there was room here, I'd bring you over for dinner, and all of you. And Lazy Weeb, thank you for the follow as well. I'm glad you're liking the vibe that much that you're just like, get straight in. Okay, I'm gonna try and take out a neat little square of this. A little square bit of this. And Rurala Pax, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you've all been enjoying yourselves. Now we must extract carefully a square of this onto this plate. You didn't see anything. Actually, wait, no, I needed that. No, come back, I needed that. Oh, I need to stop throwing things. Oh my goodness. Please explain shepherd's pie. So Bluebird, and for anyone else coming in late, shepherd's pie, now, you can make it with lamb, you can make it with beef, I don't care. I'm not too pushed. So you get a layer of mincemeat and vegetables. It can be beef, lamb, you can do just vegetables if you want. And you want to make up like a little, kind of a sauce, not really, kind of like almost a gravy. And then you put in, what I have here is I have carrots in with it and I have peas. And then on top it's just mashed potato. And then you pop it all in the oven and you're good. Beautiful, simple, mwah, magnifique. And when I left, you're cutting carrots, now you have a whole dinner. I know, it's magic. This is the fastest I've worked in a while, to be honest. Will, hello. Will, how are you doing? Oh, wait, do we want some crunchy spud ASMR? You ready for this, lads? Crunchy spud ASMR. Crunch. What's the difference between shepherd's pie and cottage pie? So technically cottage pie is this, but like nobody calls it that. So shepherd's pie, if you want to be really proper about it, is supposed to have lamb mince, and cottage pie would be beef mince, but it doesn't matter. I've always, as long as I've lived, called it shepherd's pie. Well, some people probably call it that, but you know, we're not going to split hairs. The cross section on, I have to show you this, hang on. The cross section on this, hang on till I show you before it falls asunder. Look at this vegetable-y goodness, look at that. Focus, look at that.
Mark8 cheered. X100 bitteroonies. Give Dave some pies, it's his first ever cooking stream.
What is that? Give Dave some pats. It is his first ever cooking stream. Exclamation mark Pat Dave. I need to get myself a fork. Thank you for the bitteroonies, Milky. Thank you so much. So one thing I'm noticing is I probably could have put a little less moisture in the spuds, but like honestly, it's grand. It's grand. I crave shepherd's pie, but I don't eat beef. Would it taste alright with ground chicken or just veg? It absolutely would, like 100% it would. If you don't like beef, you can honestly, like, a pie is a pie. You can throw any filling into it you want, really. It'll be a real shame to leave that sitting in there. You can just fill it with vegetables if you want. You can put in any other kind of mince. It's probably going to be fine. It's the prettiest pie I've ever seen. Thank you. Not much in the world is better than chicken and mashed potatoes. Oh, a simple, beautiful thing. Like, honestly, it's just... Obsidian says, my husband and I had an argument about shepherd's pie versus cottage pie before. I've only ever heard people call it shepherd's pie regardless of the meat used. Yeah, same with me. Like, growing up, the only place I would ever see it called cottage pie is like in a restaurant. And that's notions, you know? I gotta try it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try it. Oh! I made this. So the recipe, exclamation mark recipe if you want the recipe for this, but I also kind of just threw everything in as I went, you know? I thought I was the only person who called it shepherd's pie regardless. No, a lot of people do, like a lot of people do. My dad was always very specific in whether he's making shepherd's or cottage pie. I wonder is it a UK thing? Because I know like most people here would call it a shepherd's pie no matter what it is. Maybe. I used beef, but like you can kind of put anything in. Oh, sorry, Levin. I forgot your dad's Irish. Fair point. I did forget that. I am sorry. Oh my god, that's so good. If Cake Mom's watching, she's probably like, I made this, but referring to cake rather than the pie. Oh, Mammy, I hope you're proud of me. I hope you're proud of me. Derp meow, hello. I love to put goat. You could try goat. Like honestly, you could pop anything in, you know. This is. Hang on, let me. Oh, that is so good. Oh. Oh. I'm doing the thing, you know, when you're eating something, your mouth is watering as you're eating it. Oh, that's so good. Yellow pie. Ah! Looks similar to what I ate today at lunch, so I'd eat a pie. Possibly, like, if it's got something on top that, like, encases it, I'm happy to call it a pie. Actually, yeah, well, can we get McDara for a taste test? Now, he is in work, but he might have a moment. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Don't burn me pie. No pie burning. Step 9. Once the pie has settled, gently scream into the crust. Just to remind it who's boss. Oh my god, that's so good. Spud buds. I scream at pie. I think it was more of a flan than a pie. It could have been. Flans are different again, but you know, we're not gonna split hairs. Oh my god. Hey, McDara! He must be busy. I'd say he has his headphones on. Oh my god, that's so good. I recently found a butcher shop by my parents' house that does minced goat and lamb, so I may have to check him out. Absolutely do. Like, try it out. Oh my god, that's so good. Salivating too, but I can't eat it. Oh, I'm sorry, lads. I would cook a feast for everybody if I only could. Do remember to blow on. Don't burn your mouthies. I don't wanna. I don't wanna burn myself. Oh. It nearly all fell off. Oh. Oh my god, that's so incredibly good. See, I don't want to go in the front row in case he's like in a meeting or something. I'm gonna send him a Discord message and just be like, food ready for taste test if you want, no press. Hang on. If you wanna taste test, you can eat time now if you're not busy. If you... There we go. Oh God, lads, this is so good. What's the Christmas dinner goal? So, Hobbit Spot, if we hit 500 subs this month. Now it's starting, like, it's not overall active, that's starting from the start of this month to the end of the month. And that includes resubs and Prime and everything. We will make Christmas dinner on stream. Here he is. Here he is.
Oh God.
Are you?
Oh, my legs. Oh no.
Are you ready? Blow on it, it's very hot. It's literally just out of the oven. Princess Good Boy, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime Rooney. Really appreciate that. Thank you. We're gonna get the yes! Yes! Yes!
That's some good shit right there.
Yes! Good shit right there, right there. I'm so happy.
They released the rest of the KDA EP.
Oh, did they? More KDA?
Yes.
Nice.
Whimsy put it best. They released the more normal of the songs and the singles, and then they just went, like, they opened up the asylum for the rest.
Nice.
They're...
Good.
Oh no, I can't.
Independently verified shepherd's pie. Thank you.
So sore.
I'm so sorry about your leggies. His leggies are sore. I feel so... There's just like... It's one thing when you taste the food you've eaten yourself and you're like, oh yeah, I did a good job. But when someone else is like, that's good, you just... Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that. I didn't know McDara had legs. What else is being kept from us? He has leggies. I have leggies as well. Shark doesn't have leggies, bless him, he does not. Oh my god, this is 1K subs to eat the whole thing. Nah. Nah. I cannot be bought that way. I'm so happy. I just love a good food. I love a good food. I can't have another bit after this because I still have chocolate biscuit cake to show off to you properly and review. Because it is amazing. I need to show you. And I'd love to make it on stream sometime, but it's a little too... It's not that the actual assembly is time consuming, but you have to leave it like overnight in the fridge, you know? How long does shepherd's pie last? Honestly, like one of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like 6 portions, or like maybe 3 or 4 very big portions. And like that's a couple of days worth, you know? Like I will probably still be eating this on Sunday, or I will anyway. I never had shepherd's pie, but I want to try it. Highly recommend. It's pretty good. Just do a 2-part stream. Like, I could. Shepherd's pie is a wonderful comfort food for me. Nothing like it on a chilly day. Yeah, it's that time of year as well. Like the leaves are falling. I stood on a really crunchy leaf this morning. It was so good. Shark, but with pin-up girl legs. Heck. Let's do it like a cooking show, and here's what I made earlier. See, I could, but it feels wrong somehow. And then I end up with too much food in the house. It doesn't get out. I remember what the chocolate biscuit cake reminds me of. My mum used to make a Malteser cake thingy. It was great. It's probably same idea. It's probably something very similar. The whole pan would be gone before the end of the night in my house. It's like you'd easily get through it as well. Now there's only the 2 of us, but oh my god, no, that's so good. I'm very happy with this. I'm so happy. Oh, that's so good. You ever made homemade pot pie? I actually haven't. I don't have, I want to get like the little pots to make them in. But it seems nice and simple. It seems like a similar kind of energy to this. You just throw a load of stuff in, put your pastry on top and go. And I respect that lifestyle, to be quite honest. I don't know why this is making my nose run for some reason. We can do 6-inch ramekins. I actually don't have ramekins, but I could just get little ramekins. When you make, well, I have ramekins, just not that big. When you make something you haven't made before, it turns out good. Oh, the satisfaction is so good. I've not made shepherd's pie that often. I think I've only made it maybe twice. Like I'm not counting the times I would have maybe made it with my mom or, you know. But that is so good. I love making pot pies. It always really impresses people, but it's secretly pretty easy. I love stuff like that. I love when things are actually really easy, but people are super impressed. It's like making fresh scones. They're really simple to make, but people are like, wow, you made scones. I mean, yes, absolutely I did. Annalena, hello. The shepherd's pie looks great. Thank you. It tastes so good. I'm so happy. I do ours in a dish like yours to make pot pie. Oh, just like a big boy one. I could try that. I mean, no harm, no harm. Fresh crumpets. Oh, I don't remember. I haven't had crumpets in like many years. It's been since I've had crumpets. I just want this carrot. The carrots are lovely because they haven't gone mushy. Oh yeah, because if the carrots are mushy, then you're getting no texture at all. And I like just a little bit of crunch left in the carrot. Otherwise, it just melts away to nothing, you know? That's not good. You need those vegetables, lads. Like, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian, but this is a complete meal. You got your spuds, you got your meat, you got plenty of vegetables, and looking now, I probably could have put in more vegetables and it would have been still quite well balanced, if you know what I mean. Oh, this is great. Your carrots gotta have a bit of bite. Yeah, exactly. Hate overcooked carrots. That's exactly, you need a little crunch. Oh, pardon me. Like, there's some things where like a soft carrot's nice, but like you need a little crunch, you know? I'm watching you making me so jealous. Oh, best squiggles, I'm sorry. This, at least like this is pretty easy. So if you want to try it yourself, exclamation mark recipe. I didn't follow that exact recipe, but I didn't use the Worcester sauce because I don't have any, but I didn't put any, I don't remember that recipe calls for cheese on top or not, but it's so good. Carrots are evil. Oh no, Kung Bao Duck, do you not like carrots? I mean, that's okay. Not for everyone, but I love carrots. Thank you for the basil close-up earlier. I need a reference for some fan art. What are you being up to, Capitoran? Capitoran, are you being snake? Are you being snake? Oh no! Hang on. Capitoran Drew. Capitoran Drew Basil. Hang on. Look at this boy. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, it's adorable. Oh. Hang on, we gotta sit him kind of in frame a little more because he's kind of hanging out of the frame a bit. He's such a happy boy, I love him. Oh, Capitoran, that's so sweet. He's kind of, hang on. No, he's kind of, there we go. Nobody fall over. Oh, you guys, I just love, do you see the gift I made for you? David Mango, no I didn't. Oh my goodness, more, wait. Is it in fan art? It's not, is it in art general? Arts and the crafts. Oh my god, you mean, wait. Lads, so, just for anyone who doesn't know, Milky has a pet burb called Mango. And Milky animated Mango and Dave doing little burb bounce together. No! Oh, I can't handle this. This is too adorable. Look at that! Look at them bounce! Oh, look at them! They're really going for it, look. Oh. Oh, Milky, that's so cute! Oh. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh no, that's so good. My heart. My entire heart. Oh. What pure friends. Look at them. I'm gonna die now. See ya, lads. See ya. Oh no, that's so sweet. Oh, I can't deal with that. That's so good. I made it because you said they'd be good friends, and I think I was right. Mango and Dave, BF and GF, perhaps. I think they're keeping their private lives private. Are Dave and Mango gay bros? Oh, maybe they're two burbs. What do birds sit in? Trees? I don't know. Mango and Dave are BFs. I'm okay. I am perfectly 100% on board with this. They're adorable, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Oh my, oh, I'm so happy with the shepherd's pie. Oh, yes, no, that's fantastic. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. because I have chocolate biscuit cake to show ye. Now I haven't made this. This is made by a friend's mum. Now I've had her chocolate biscuit cake before and you saw it earlier in the week as well. I did show you some of it, but I want to like properly explain to you how lovely it is because I cannot get over it. I cannot get over it. 2 birds sitting in a bird bath, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Some things are timeless. You need tea as well? Well lads, if you need tea, get your tea. And Molly, hello, how are you doing for yourself? If you need tea, get your tea. Do not be going without your cup of tea. Now where the cup is there? Cup is there. Cup is there. Now is Cake gonna jump this cake? This is not a cake, this is a pie. It is also very hot and I shouldn't have done that. Actually, I can kind of, there we go. I'm gonna move it back here. God, the temptation to have more, but I'm gonna have more later. Oh, warm and toasty, warm and toasty. Oh, warm and toasty. I'm so impressed with this. Because you know sometimes when you're making something, you're like, this is so simple, I could legitimately mess it up quite badly, but it's good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Molly is my cat's name. When you said that, I heard her meow in the other room. Oh, what a sweetheart. Oh, there's a cat actually near us. I've told you briefly about the neighbour's cats that I absolutely adore. And I saw Toby, who's a big, like, he looks like halfway between a rag doll and like a Norwegian forest cat. He's beautiful. And for some reason, in the last like 6 months or so, he's after getting incredibly shy. And I'm really worried about him. Like, he used to kind of, like, he used to be shy before. And then he got really comfortable and he used to like run up to me in the street and like give him little pets. But now he's really, like, he's terrified of everyone. And I don't know why. And I'm really worried about him. I'm very, very worried about him because he's a gorgeous little boy. He's so gentle as well. He's so gentle. I love him. Oh, I saw a stray in my yard the other day, tried to talk to it and it ran off. Oh, bless. The poor baby. Opinion poll. Milk in your breakfast tea, yay or nay? I would always have milk in my breakfast tea. Like, if I'll always have milk in my tea, unless it's like a fancy tea or a fruity tea or something, you know? Sounds like, yeah, I feel like someone might have spooked him. I really feel like someone might have spooked Toby. And I love him so much. Yeah, like milk in tea depends on the tea. Like, you wouldn't put milk in a fucking fruit tea, you'd be sick. It's possible some neighbourhood cats have been chasing him for kitty snuggles without understanding and dying what you do with kitters. That is genuinely what I'm suspecting. And I really hope that he's okay. I really hope he's okay because I love him. I love him. Milk and black tea is not herb, not green. Oh no, you couldn't be. Oh no, milk in green or herbal tea would be absolutely mank. Couldn't be doing that. No way. And milk. I'm milk, just not in tea. What about cream? Oh, Mickety, hello. Cream, I think, is more like a coffee thing. I don't know, would you put cream in tea now at all? Now, maybe you do, and I just don't know, but I've not heard of it anyway. My mum has 3 Norwegian forest cats, and they can be moody, but they're also absolute sweethearts. They're so gentle. They're so gentle and sweet, and I love them. You put, Inkasaurus, do you put milk in your green tea? Tell me your thought process, because I don't really tend to drink. Actually, no, that's a lie. I drink green tea if I'm given it in a restaurant because it's the only time I actually enjoy it, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just a good green tea, you know? My boyfriend's mum does cream and tea. I tried it, not great. I imagine it'd be a bit heavy, you know? Klingaroo, hello. Sorry I missed the stream. I tried to link notifications, but it's not working. Klingaroo, that's absolutely fine. It's good to have you here anyway. How have you been? How are you getting on? I've never put milk in tea before, but honey, yes, but never milk. Some people don't go for the milk at all, but oh, I knew I had something to show you. So, when I got the delivery of the chocolate biscuit cake, I also got a delivery of honey. This is a box of honey. Do we like honey? I have green tea totally plain, but I put milk and sugar in black tea always. Okay. 1 honey. 2 honey. 3 honey. 4 honey, 5 honey, 6 jars of honey. 6 jars of honey. We are rich. We are rich in honey. We are absolutely rich in honey. So the chocolate biscuit cake is from the same family. His dad is a beekeeper. and we would usually get honey kind of this time of year anyway, and his father was like, would you not bring her up some feckin' honey, for feck's sake? So 6 honey, make some mead. See, if I make mead, the first time I make mead at least, I don't want to use the good honey. I don't want to use the good honey because I'm afraid in case it goes wrong, that'd be a waste of the good honey. So I do want to make mead at some point, but I want to practice with like the slightly less good honey, you know? My dad and grandfather keep bees, so honey is always from home. Oh, there's nothing like it. Like, there is honestly nothing like it. It doesn't matter if you buy the fucking €10 jar of honey inside in the shop, it's not as good as something that's coming to you straight from someone's hive. It's just amazing. It's so, so good. One of the ladies my charity does gardening for gave me some of her honey. I managed to get a jar. It's a great treat. It's so good. It's so, so, so good. Like, you just can't compare it to anything you can buy. Like, really, it's so good. It's so good. Good honey is for tea and for scones. Honey on scones is underrated. I never see anyone putting honey on scones, and it's a very, very good time. Very, very good time. My God, that honey is just phenomenal. My parents have a beehive in their yard and that someone else keeps, but they get like 4 litres of honey every year. Oh, that's so good. Galway Ghost, hello. Store-bought honey is mixed with flavoured syrup, so it literally isn't like home honey. Yeah, a lot of it is. Some of it's pure, but that's the stuff that they take a pint of blood off you to buy, you know? Bee fact. Honeybees are the only kind of bees that make an excess of honey, so we can take some of their honey and it's fine. Other type of bees like bumblebees do not make an excess of honey. That's a fact, and that's why they're called honeybees. Not being funny, but like genuinely. Honey and cake is from a friend's family, and I'm very, very happy about it. You know what else is good? Lemon curd. Oh, I haven't had lemon curd in a long, long time. Do like lemon curd. Ever tried it with saltine crackers? It's not that bad, but you need the right honey for it. What's a saltine cracker? I'm not... What is that? Is that like a cream cracker, or what is it like? Honey versus maple syrup. I still think honey's more interesting. Honey's got it's a very different flavour. Now I like maple syrup, of course, but Little Wick, hello, how are you doing? I love lemon bars. I miss it. Oh, I can make lemon bars sometime. It's a what's a soup cracker? Saltine. Oh, like Ritz biscuits. Oh, that could be interesting. I can see how that would be nice because you kind of got the you know, the contrast of flavour, I suppose. Thoughts from 3 AM, hello. That's what I loved about living in the country. Everything's from the source farmers and it's great. It's gorgeous. And like, I hate to be that person who's like, oh, it's so much better. But like, genuinely, if you can get it, if you can afford it, it's good. It's good. And I feel very lucky that I get the honey gifted to me because a lot of people don't have that luxury, and it is a luxury, really. Maple syrup's another thing. There's a big market for fake stuff. Oh yeah, like, I'm fairly confident that I have still not tasted actual maple syrup, you know? Like, I've bought things that are called maple syrup, but I'm confident that I have not tried maple syrup yet. So I get my honey from a company that gets it straight from the source. They have different flavors based on the flowers they're pollinating. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. I respect that. I respect that. Mushroom says, I study bees in grad school, so I do love a good bee chat. Well, that, as you well know, I hope, that is welcome here. We have 2 bee emotes, for goodness crying out loud. Oh, holy moly. Oh man, I want to say Ritz are way more buttery than saltines. I see, I've never had a saltine, so I'm not sure. And I haven't had Ritz in a while, actually. Just got pure Ohio maple syrup. Ooh. It's all Ohio. City living sucks. A golf ball through a garden hose. I got woken up by road maintenance yesterday, beating the shit out the road. Sorry, I'm not laughing at the fact he got woken up. It's just the phrasing is great. Just like beating the shit out of the road. I'm so sorry. City living is overrated, hugely. Red Sunlight, I love pure maple syrup is quite good. One of these days I'm going to have real pure maple syrup. It's going to be good. My local hardware store has honey from some farms in my state, and it's been genuinely a good experience. That is the good stuff. That's the good stuff. They're more buttery than saltines, but Ritz is the closest you're likely to get in UK or Ireland. I also really like that you say Era. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it in the shops, so... And we had the... Oh, actually, yes, there's a lot of people coming in late. I'm going to reveal to you once again the shepherd's pie. Do we want to see the shepherd's pie again? Of course we do. Now, I've taken a square out of it, but for anyone who wasn't here when I did the big reveal, we're going to do another reveal because I'm still waiting for the tea to brew. Shepherd's pie. With a corner gone. But I mean, are we going to split hairs about that? Of course we're not. Look at that. Look at this boy. Look at this. It's still... Oh, it's still kind of bubbling a tiny bit in one corner. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Delicious, nutritious. No, actually nutritious, like pretty good for you. Look at that. Oh yeah, you got them crispy bits. It is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, it smells so good. I can't get over this. It just smells absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna say there's no better way to start my morning than to wake up to a cake jumper cooking stream. Oh, Will, that's very kind of you. Thank you. That looks lovely. The mommy will be proud. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Back in time, yes, Ropey. How are you doing? Good to have you back. Awesome Watt, hello, how are you doing? I'm going to finish making me cup of tea and I need to show to you the chocolate biscuit cake. You're making me hungry, cake. It's not my lunch break yet. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's 4:10 here actually. So we have prepared food and tasted the food before, like much earlier than usual. I'm going to go now because I have homework to do as well as other things. Kath, we will see you soon. We will. And you get your stuff done. I would love. I haven't made I don't think I've ever made lasagna from scratch. Come to think of it, I really like that. Like make the sauce, make the cheesy goodness. Feckin' milk is over here. Hang on, I have to go buy more milk now. I need it. Yes. It's just so easy to throw together, and I love food like that because that's the comfort food. It's easy to make. No messing. Just throw it together and you're done. You know. Sometimes just bland white flour crackers. They need to be in chili. I need to make sure this is a good cup of tea now. That's a respectable cup of tea. Homemade lasagna is so good. McDara made a lasagna, now not in a long time, but I remember maybe, I would be coming up on about 3 years ago now, I had a lasagna that McDara made from scratch and it was great. It was genuinely incredible. And I think about it sometimes. I think about that lasagna when I consider making a lasagna of my own. Tell Shark I love him. Nowy Dragon loves you. This is the truth. How are you doing, Nowy Dragon? Have you had matzo? Saltines are basically mini ones of those with more salt. I've never heard of matzo. I don't think it's a thing here. I don't think it's a thing here at all. We're kind of cut off from a lot of food actually. We just don't really have it. It's not very popular. It's not so much it's not popular, like it probably would be if we had it, but you know, there's no demand. That's the word, that's the phrase I'm looking for. There's no demand. I need a big boy knife for this. Hang on, I'm gonna get that green knife and just clean it really fast. Have you heard of the game Superliminal? I haven't. What's it all about? I would like to know all about it. I would. All right, let me just good and clean and dry it off. Nearly took the hand off myself, but that's grand. Okay, matzo's so good. Oh, Superliminal is also so good. What's it about? What occurs in this video game? Oh. Okay, so this is. Oh wow. Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm gonna show you this on the plate. Oh! I'm obviously not going to eat all of this, but consider the humble chocolate biscuit cake. Look at those biscuity bits. Look at those biscuity bits. Look at that. Look at that. Look how delicious. Look how, probably not nutritious, but you know, like it'll make your soul happy, you know? Make your soul happy. Look at that. Chocolatey. There's some little marshmallows in there. It is just gorgeous. I do not know the recipe for this, and I feel like it's one of those recipes that is probably very closely guarded. I suspect it's like just a decent balance of chocolate and butter, but the biscuits inside are very light and crunchy. They're not too heavy, because like a lot of times when people are making Rocky Road or chocolate biscuit cake, they put Twixes and stuff in it, and that's too heavy and makes it too sickly. But this is a really nice kind of balance. Help Me Nutrition says, gotta head off, getting some work, only popped in for a bit. That looks delicious. Thank you. I didn't make this, but thank you. And I hope work is going all right for you, all right? It looks like a tiffin, but huge. I think maybe it's this, I don't know if it's the same as tiffin, but it's pretty heck and go. Oh no, not marshmallows. Marsh might have something to say about that. So we're going to have a little bit, I say, as I cut off an absolute chunk of it. I'm gonna have to just put it, oh no, I need to try and wrap it. Will this fit? No, that won't fit. I'll have to put this in something. Matzo's made of bread materials, but it's flat because Israelites could. Oh Oh, it's unleavened bread. Yes, I have actually heard that now. They couldn't wait for the bread to rise in ancient times, and now Jewish families have it during Passover. I have actually heard of that. That rings a bell now that you say it. So it's delicious anyway. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna cut it into, oh! Sharp knife on plate sound. Ooh, whew. It looks like a big refrigerator cake. I think that's more or less what it is. Like you put it all together and then you pop it in the fridge to set overnight and then you're good. It's not crunchy. It's got like a very light crunch, but it's not like crunchy, and I like that. Oh my God. Like I've been snacking on this all week, but every time I go to take a bit, it's still so good. Still so good. Zondrum, hello, how are you doing? You know what I want is never available in the States? A millionaire bar. Oh, like millionaire shortbread. Is that the same, Ancient Ideas? I'm trying. Millionaire shortbread's gorgeous. Roby says Superliminal is a puzzle game about optical illusions and strange mind games. Oh, I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm about to go absolutely bonkers because a coworker brought 3 coffees thinking there were more people in today. Oh no. Are you about to consume 2 coffees? Because that's a lot of coffee. That's a lot of coffee to be having for yourself. Oh my God, that's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I'll only have the one. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. If you like Portal, it's a game for you. I've been opening up to the idea of puzzle games a lot more, so I might give it a go. I could give it a go. I could go wild. I'm gonna go wild. Review in full. So good. No, it really is a thing. Like, it's not too sickly. And when I was younger, I used to have chocolate biscuit cake. Like, it was a go-to for like birthday parties and everything. But I could never really eat a load of it because it was just too sickly. But this is really well balanced. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. Don't call me out like this cake. Maybe I'll have 2. Just don't make yourself sick is the main thing. How Zelda is how the puzzle game addiction starts. Oh, my friend sent me a case of crunchies and I'm down to, 2 bars of crunchy left. You could try it. Now, it's not the same. Although, you can make honeycomb yourself. Like, because obviously, now a lot of people think that the honeycomb used in crunchies is actually out of beehives. It's not. It's molten sugar and baking soda. So you can make the actual honeycomb stuff yourself and coat it in chocolate. It's not the exact same, but it's pretty close. If you need to scratch that itch, you know, if you really need the experience. Oh, you have made your own. Very good. Fair play to you. Oh my God. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy. It's delicious. I think I made a mistake when following the pie recipe you used. It says no fuss, but mine keeps crying and asking, are we there yet? Oh God. That'll do that to you sometimes. I might have to make the chocolate biscuit cake. It looks great. Do. I don't have a recipe off the top of my head. I definitely don't have a recipe for this because this is like probably a state secret. But if you look for chocolate biscuit cake recipe, you will absolutely find something to suit your needs. It's fairly straightforward. Like you just feck a load of stuff in, cover it in chocolate and butter mix and let it set overnight in the fridge and you're good to go. It came out good, but I'd rather just buy pre-made crunchies. That's fair. That's fair. It's less fuss, you know, it's a lot less fuss. We got a container of cake one time and you could choose any flavor. Ooh, very nice. Mika says, I drew fan art. If you please check. Oh, that's very kind. Let me have a little look. Is it in El Fan Art area? It is not. I cannot see it. I cannot see it, unfortunately. Buddy, come on. Don't be weird. Don't be weird, buddy. I think I know what you mean with too sickly. My mum makes a chocolate pudding that's so rich it's pretty much uneatable without cream. Yeah, you need something to really balance it out. Like, and that's why I feel like this. That's why, how do I describe it? That's why it's nice to have something like this where you've so much of like the light biscuit and then you just have all the chocolate. Chocolate. I'm heading out to have breakfast. See you later, Jacobo. Look after yourself. Enjoy your breakfast and we'll see you soon, all right? I definitely have a thing where if I eat too much chocolate, like I do feel unwell. Like I can't eat loads and loads of chocolate, so but this is a good balance. I'm pretty happy. I don't know if I've ever told you, but myself and a couple of friends, we used to go to Lemon in town. It's a little like crepe place, and I'd get like a Nutella crepe. And I don't know why, I'd always get it knowing full well that I would start sweating. Like I'd start absolutely sweating my skin off because the chocolate would just start affecting me. It was so weird. It was so weird. But I love chocolate. I do. I can only eat a little bit at a time though. And the chocolate hits too hard, I'm telling you. When the chocolate hits too hard, it's rough. It's kind of worth it though. It's kind of worth it. Nutella crepes and waffles are so yummy. I haven't had like sweet waffles in a long time. When we had Nutella once, it's nice. I quite like, there's other chocolate spreads you can get that are not hazelnut. Now, I like the hazelnut, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have a bit of variety. There's a chocolate spread I really like, and it's a little hard to come by and it is pricey. They do it inside in Super Value and they do it in health food shops and stuff like that, but it's called Vego, V-E-G-O, and it's like no palm oil, there's no dairy or anything like that, so it's just cocoa and hazelnut, and it's delicious. It's one of my favorite chocolate spreads. It's absolutely, like I take it over Nutella any day at all. It's so good. My grandpa made this gluten-free chocolate cake, and once it's the richest thing I've ever eaten. It was insanely the biggest slice. I don't know how he ate so much. I honestly think when you get older, you get more tolerant to chocolate. Like when you kind of like childhood chocolate tolerance, then down into like your 20s, 30s, and then back up to when you're older. Or at least I hope so. I want to enjoy chocolate again, like in more than teeny tiny bites. Do you have military time where you live, where it goes till 12 and then starts over again, the PM and after to AM? I didn't know that was called military time. Yeah, we do. I know a lot of countries use the 24-hour clock generally. Miku is asking for one close-up of a sharky boy. A steady relationship with chocolate. We chill every night. That's good. It's good to have a little bit of chocolate now and then. There's a crepe place near me that has absolutely amazing spinach and cream crepe. It sounds like a weird combination, but it was deliciously savory. I'd try that out. Shark could not try it out because he cannot eat, unfortunately. The boy cannot consume the food. But you know what? Sharks still love you. And sharks still appreciate you. And Shark be real close up to the camera with his eye, and he say hello. And he hug you back today. He's feeling it. He's feeling like giving you a big hug back. Big hug. For any new friends, do not forget that you can give Shark a hug with ! Hug Shark. Give him one hug. One hug. All right, let's sit you up here. Let's sit you up here properly. Sit you comfy. Get Dave back over here. Good Dave. Take the onion away. There we go. My ADHD brain has a hard time with the 24-hour clock. I think I got lucky that like I kind of learned I learned to read the clock. I learned to read the time very young, so I kind of got away with that for a long time. But I imagine it could be quite tough, like to pick up, you know. Bobby Buckets. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Marsh Girl, hello! Marsh Girl, how are you doing? George says, are you restuffing Shark again soon? He's lost volume. He has lost a little bit of volume. I'm considering we still have a load of stuffing, so maybe like in the new year we might have to. At least he has the little scar, so I know where I can like carefully undo the stitches and re-stitch, if you know what I mean. There he is. What if I could give Shark many hug? You can. How's the pie coming along? The pie is done. Okay, do you know what? We're gonna do one last close-up of this pie. Tamochi, hello. Okay, since some people come in, one last close-up of the pie. Since it is done, I have taken a square out to consume. I'm sure you can forgive me. The final close-up of this pie. Look at this boy. Look at this. Look at this goodness. Look at this vegetable goodness. Delicious nutritious, a little crunchy on top, a little bit crunchy. Look at that, look at that. I'm so happy with this, so happy. It's okay if it gets a teeny tiny bit burned around the edge. Like, as long as it's not charred, you're honestly fine. Look at that, delicious. I'm gonna be fed for the weekend, that's it. All done, all done. I'm so happy we did that. I'm really, really happy we did that instead of baking this week, because don't get me wrong, I love baking, I really, really do, but looks really good. Thank you, Monica, thank you so much. I'm feeling happy about it. Our school got to push to properly teach kids the clock properly after a bunch of year 11s, 15, 6-year-olds who were struggling reading it. No, it's one of those things you really do have to learn young, you know, because also that's the point where you're going to figure out if there's some kids who are having difficulty with reading it in the first place. So that's kind of rough for kids. It was time and cursive for me. I still have issues reading cursive, but I think that's just because I never enjoyed writing in cursive. Oh my goodness, that's good. Good tea, good cake. Very good, very good. How would the clock look if it was just 24 hours on the clock? It would just go a lot slower, I suppose. I can't really go back to 12-hour time anymore, 24 hours, so it is very convenient. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have the 24-hour clock on my phone, I have the 24-hour clock on my laptop. You know when you're so used to something you don't even realize it. Victoria, hello! Hello, how are you? Keep having to step away, my boss is out for a family issue and people keep bugging me. That's okay, if you gotta work, you know? I remember I had to write in cursive for all of my 7th grade year. Oh, I hated writing in cursive. I don't know why, it really hurt my hands. It was too much pressure on my hands or something like that. It was weird, I didn't like it. I remember I had a massive sun wheel in town, so in addition to reading clocks, we learned to read the sun reel. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's really cool. Victoria says, I'm not the best. You know what? You know what, Victoria? If you're not having a good one, Dave's gonna bop your bad day over the head. I'm giving you a Dave close-up. For you, Victoria. One Dave. He is destroyer of worlds, yes, but destroyer of bad days, perhaps. He has a sweet little face. And he keeps going out of focus. Come on, focus on Dave. Just Dave. Just Dave. There we go, just Dave. I really hope you'll be feeling all right soon, Victoria. I really hope you will be on the way up for yourself. I was excited to learn cursive and we'd use it all the time, but I have horrible regular handwriting and my cursive was even worse. Oh no, so my teacher asked me to only use print. I'm so sorry. Like, handwriting is tough, like genuinely. Handwriting is really tough. Very, very rough and very, very tough. The camera really wanted to focus on the spice rack, I'm telling you, it just wanted. Really, really wanted. Please don't destroy us, Dave. Dave is merciful. He's merciful. Oh my goodness. My left-handed has sabotaged me. Yeah, I imagine it's even worse again if you are left-handed. Like you've really got a rough deal, you know? Some schools are really weird about it. Cake. Cake. I used cursive in high school because the other students couldn't read it. Oh, that's bowled, but I appreciate and respect that. Camera wants spices. I really need to clean out that spice rack because I'm pretty sure there's a couple of empty bottles of stuff in there and I just haven't gone to clear it out and I don't know why. Oh my goodness. I used to have, like, I have good handwriting if I'm really trying. If I'm really trying and trying to relax. Don't Borat voice me. Don't Borat voice me. Google just sent me the way back through some commercial property. The front gate was locked, Google. I had to climb a fence to get out. Oh my God. Jeez, I'm so sorry. That's really weird. Do you ever see a lot of places actually have signs that's like, Google's gonna try and bring you this way. This is not the way you need to go, you know? Jana the Banana, hello. Finally found a name for myself that I like, so from now on please refer to me as Jana. Oh, Jana, Banana, Jana, Banana. I mean, that's a good, strong name. Well, Jana, good to have you here, Jana. I hope you're doing well. And we have a basil close-up for Zontrom. One close-up of basil. Here he is, the toasty microwave fox. Here he is, one basil. Oh my god, lads, do you know what he reminds me of? I was holding him up to the camera, I was like, what does it remind me of? You know the bit at like the start of Bear in the Big Blue House where he's going, it's you! You know that bit where he's like, ah, that's exactly what he reminds me of. He's got the same little nose. He does, he has the same little nose. Oh, what a good basil. A good fox. I've not thought of that in years. No, me neither. I knew there was something when his snoot was up right up to the lens. I was like, that is something. It reminds me of something. Oh my goodness. Frogmaiden says my postcode sends people to a park near me. It's a couple of minutes to walk. There's no easy way for a car. They have to drive out and back around. Oh jeez, that's rough. That's rough. He is like, he's got similar energy to Bear in the Big Blue House. Well, to Bear, you know. I saw something a while ago about a lorry that had been sent down a narrow road with a tight turn. Oh no, got stuck. Oh, lads. Oh, I used to hate that part. I'd always hide whenever he came up to sniff the screen. Oh no. Oh, Marshall, that's adorable. Oh no, that's so sweet. Bless. Oh. Oh. Viva Libra, that is a thing to arrive to. He doesn't have a hat, but he does not care. The program scared me. Oh no! So I was a little older than like the age group for Bear in the Big Blue House, but I remember watching it with some of my baby cousins when I was like maybe 7 or 8, and it was very sweet. Oh, it was very, very cute. Jump scare Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh no. One time our school bus broke down and we had to chill for 45 minutes before another one came. That happened to me. I very briefly got the bus to school and I just started walking when I was old enough. And I remember we broke down once and I went into school. I was like, I'm sorry, the bus broke down. They're like, I'm sure it did. I'm like, did you want me to get out and walk? Yes, they actually did. I was just scrolling Facebook and came across a post from Taco Truck in the area. The burrito looks so good. Ooh, a traveling taco truck. Do it. Why not? At worst, you try it once, it's terrible, and you never do it again. I'll never forget when my friend's dad drove us to a concert in Glasgow and his GPS kept sending us round in circles. Oh no. GPS will do that. Oh, bear with me, lads. The uterus has begun. You know when you feel like, you know when you feel the blood drain out of your face and just hits you really suddenly? Whew. The Epic, hello. Sorry for the side note, but how do I join the Minecraft server? You do need to be subscribed. And if you're interested in doing it, but, oh, sorry, everything's going. Need water. You need to be subscribed and then make sure that under your Discord settings that you have linked your Twitch and Discord accounts in connections, and then once you're in the Discord, read all them rules, make sure you've read everything, and you should be good to go. I just know there's no backseating tags. There's backseat onion chopping. Backseat onion chopping, I assure you. Oh, I know it's no good. I've had it before and I really want to go on my lunch, but I've already had me curry. Oh no! Oh no. Heck. Oh. To be fair, my route would have worked, but 3 AM and the shops are closed. I'm so sorry. That is rough. Oh, my dad and I just finished making something similar to the shepherd's pie, but with fish and spinach. Ooh, instead of meat. It's in the oven now, so fingers crossed it'll turn out okay. That actually sounds really good. That sounds like it would be a little lighter as well. Oh, that sounds good. You're baking it wrong, gotta do it my way. Like, honestly, I've seen that. I've seen that. Jesus, lads, my brain just gave me Magdara the Explorer. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna have to tell him that now. I'm gonna have to tell him all about it. Where'd you get Basil? He was a gift, so I don't actually know where he's from. I don't know where he's from, but he was a little gift, so that is a mystery. Oh, he bop. Look at him bop. Look at him bop. I love him. Oh no, look. I can't stop doing this. I actually can't stop doing it. Basil Fox from Michael Wave. He bop. Don't backseat chop cakes, onions, or Dave will make sure you'll stop. Oh, he will. He will. Do you have to draw McDara the Explorer? I don't know if you'll appreciate it, but oh my god. Oh, Will, is that the very one? Oh, fair play to you, Will. That is the very one. You found him. You found him! I'm proud. And imagine if we, instead of calling it brunch, we just called it blunch. Lunch break is ending soon. As A-OK on Solid Press, so you look after yourself, and I'm glad you could hop in for a little while. Blunch. Hazel just tried to leave my island. She doesn't realize she's trapped here forever with me. Julian did that the other day. I'm likely to keep him forever. Not 100% sure, but I'm likely to keep him forever. Brinner, oh no. Basil looks like he's from Wormies. He's got the head in him. Wait, does he have a tag? Oh, he is. He is from Wormies. Ding. He is the little Wormies tag. He's so cute. I love him. He's so cute. I love him. All right, lads, will we start to wrap it up, because I am feeling like I need to go and take an ibuprofen and then lie down on the flat of my back to not move for a little while. You understand? Yes, you understand. Oh. So let's have a little look. Now, for any new friends, I'm going to drop some links as usual. There's the Discord. There is my Twitter if you're into that sort of thing. I just talk shy, you know, that's how I be. Oh no, hon. No, it's alright. I have some painkillers. Gonna get me jammies. Be nice and comfy. Might be on Discord later. Make no promises. I make no promises at all. I see how I'm feeling. Might take a nice evening, a nice quiet evening to do absolutely nothing, you know, the way you'd be. Now, let's have a look and see who we have. Oh, I know who we're going over now. Now, hang on tight, lads. Now, hang on tight. All right, we are going to go and raid somebody as we are wont to do. Wait, Alex Burb, I'm waiting. They have a shark wormy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. We are blessed. A shark wormy. Oh no, that's so cute. Do you have a P.O. box, Cake? I'm considering setting one up. When I get paid this month, I'm gonna see if I can afford it, and hopefully I think I can, so I'll let you know. When I get that sorted out, all right? It was a really fun stream. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for being here. The stream would not be much if you were not here to have fun, you know? I mean, sure, we would be here, we'd be doing things, but you know, it's not the same. So if anybody wants the raid message, now I'm going to be changing this back to ! raid soon, but for now it's still ! hi, HI. If you have your emotes, if you're subscribed, you have your emotes. If not, if you don't have the sub emotes, just bring in, you know, the stock raid axe thing, bring that in. It's always great. It's always so great. I'm here to make sure you all have fun. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, all of the Jeffs, for being here. And thank you all. Thank you. You guys, you're so good. Right. We are going to go over, and now don't spoil the raid or I will absolutely, I'll take you and I will batter you into the ground, and Dave will come and get you too. Dave will come and get you. He will. Dave will come and get you if you spoil the raid. So, everybody hold on tight, lads. We are going over to raid the one, the only. Oh, Thoughts from 3 a.m. at the 11th hour. Thank you so much for 5 subaroonies. To Leon Alchemist, Braston, Zara Gremmarok, Hobbit's Box, and Panic Vengeance. Thank you so much. Thoughts from 3 a.m. You are such a good egg. Thoroughly, thank you. You guys, thank you so much. You're so good. Oh, holy moly. I appreciate you so much. I really do. I will miss you over the weekend. I'm taking this full weekend off. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not streaming Sunday. So I will see you back here on Monday. Everyone, thank you so much for today. It has been incredibly fun. And I hope to see you again next week. All right. Hold on. Go over. Give some goodness to Two Shoes. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Think you made him sit and you left? No. No.